Martinez, daughter of Cipriano and Iraís Martinez.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Richard Thompson Stadium. We're in, between McAllen and Mission, Texas, down here, Sharyland Independent School District. This stadium is shared by the Sharyland Rattlers, and the team Medina Valley is playing tonight, the Pioneer Diamondbacks. And this is Mission Sharyland Pioneer. They were 5-0 this year. They were district champions. They come in here, and Maury, I'm Jared Lucky along with Maury Stein, and this is the first playoff matchup of the year, Medina Valley and Sharyland. And Maury?
I'm already perplexed.
What's that?
Well, you share the same field, and one of them's a Diamondback, and one of them's a Rattler. Ain't that kind of the same thing?
Pretty much. But, I mean, a Diamondback's a type of rattlesnake. Now, there's a bunch of different types of rattlesnakes, so, you know.
You could say the Timber Rattlers or something.
Yeah, I understand.
Anyways.
But it is the Pioneer Diamondbacks here tonight. They are red as their school colors, red and white. And Medina Valley comes in here 4-5 on the season. They were 4th place in district play, finished 2-3 in their district. This is a team in Pioneer that we know can score some points, and we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute and set this game up for you. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and then we're going to come back, set the game up. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we will continue in just a moment.
Truck Month is going on now at North Park Chevrolet. Get the lowest posted prices of the year, plus 0.9% APR financing for 72 months, and an additional $1,000 for accessories on every new Chevrolet truck, like a 2020 Colorado Crew Cab, posted at $24,999, or the all-new Silverado, posted at $29,999. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
Welcome back here to Richard Thompson Stadium here in Sharyland. It's a 4-hour trip down here, but Maury and I made it down here ready to bring you the football game. I know the buses made it here not long ago, and at the moment, Medina Valley with a pretty good crowd on hand here for the way we got to travel and the way that COVID is, especially down in this area. But we are on the visitor side of the field. We're with the Medina Valley crowd. The press box here, they were going to allow one of us up there, so we said, no, we can't do that. And they got a nice place for us to set up here above the visitor stands. We got a table, everything set up here. The weather's perfect out here right now. It's 73 degrees, clear, no wind blowing. Good night for a ball game. And Maury, here coming the Panthers are coming out on the field here, getting ready to come out here in a moment. Pioneer 5-0 on the season. They're highly touted. They went down to the quarterfinals, I believe, last season. They have a very good quarterback. His name is Eddie Lee Marburger. He's number 12. He's a senior. He's committed to UTSA, where he'll be going next season. He can run. He can throw the football. And, Maury, what do you think Medina Valley's defense is going to have to do here to contain this young man tonight?
Well, before I get started with that, I want to thank the people here because they've been very hospitable to Jared and I getting us set up, and we really have a nice place. And thank you for the secretary, for the athletic director. She went and got us programs because they're not giving programs out, but she furnished us the roster, so thank you. Getting back to the keys of the game, Jared, I think what you're going to see tonight is you're going to have to see Medina Valley come out very, very aggressive. If you can get an open shot on the quarterback, you need to take it. No cheap shots, but if you get a shot at him, you need to let him know, hey, you mean business on the other side. Because from what we've witnessed and what we've seen in scores around this district, they score a lot of points, but nobody in this district knows how to play any defense. And that's Medina Valley's strong point. And I think if Medina Valley can come out here and establish themselves on defense, the Diamondbacks may find themselves with a little less venom than what they started the game with.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Maury. And one of the things to look at here, Pioneer, they score 53.4 points a game. They score 53 points a game average, but they give up 32 points a game. So, you can score on them. Medina Valley, on the other hand, when you look at their defense, they only allow 19 points a game. So something's going to have to give here. It's a good Medina Valley defense. I think the keys to this game for Medina Valley is going to be this young man, this Marburger, he can run and throw the ball. I think the Panthers need to contain him, make him beat you through the air, make him throw the football. Don't let him get free and beat you with his legs after the play's already over with, getting out of the pocket, breaking containment, and just scrambling to find something. If you can keep him in the pocket, keep him contained, have a spy on him that when he steps up in the pocket that he can't just break free into the second level and make 5 to 10 yards, make him beat you through the air. I think the Panthers can have some success, and the big thing is going to be is eliminate the big play. If they can keep out of giving up those 30, 40, 50 yarders, I think the Panthers will be in good shape. On the other side of the ball, Medina Valley is going to have to play some ball control. They're going to have to move the football. They're going to have to methodically move it. They're going to have to make some plays. They're going to need a chunk play here and there, 30, 40 yards to get them downfield. But they need to eat some clock, because if they can keep it away from this high-powered offense, they can keep themselves in this ball game. And I know Pioneers used to kind of running away with games. If you get them in a close game, it'll be interesting to see how they react to that coming down the stretch.
Very well put. And Jared, you mentioned their high-powered offense. Medina Valley, I think the key to this game is the front four for Medina Valley. They cannot allow the offensive linemen of Sharyland to get to the second wave. Right. In other words, the defensive line needs to keep our linebackers clean. So Nathan Wyland, Seth Bullard, Tymir, all the Logan Gill, all of the linebackers need to be very active. Luna needs to be active. Santos needs to be active. But you're going to have those new guys in there also, like Trey Kaufman, Dax Fillinger. Those young guys need to get in there like they've done all year and step up, and they need to just establish the line of scrimmage. And I think then, Jared, if you can win 2 out of the 3, if you can win either offense or defense, special teams offense, special team defense, you're in good shape. But you cannot lose a turnover battle to a team like this, or it's going to spell for a long night.
Yeah, because the way they can put up points in a hurry, they can score quickly, they can make the big play happen. They're not the kind of team that's going to grind you down and run the ball at you. We might see them try that a little bit at the beginning, but I think if the Panthers can come out on that first possession, make them a little uncomfortable, get a 3 and out, or just get them to get the ball out of their hands early, I think that spells some success for Medina Valley. You just want to make this team uncomfortable.
Exactly, and we kind of figured, the environment we were getting into, especially down here where the COVID has kind of been rampant a little bit more than, other counties and stuff. And before you could even walk into the stadium tonight, you had to walk through a thing that checked your temperature.
Yep.
So
that's the first stadium we've had to do that at.
And they're being very cautious, and I like that. And that's one reason that Jared and I are set up on the other side of the stadium, because they wanted us to be in the open air. We were only allowed one person in the press box, and that wouldn't work, because I don't work without Jared, because he's the play-by-play and vice versa. But Jared, for the people who could not be here want to thank them for tuning in and listening back at home. Some of them, just couldn't make the trip. Some of them had surgery, and now I'm aiming that at Miss Holsall, Stacks Fillinger's grandma. She had knee surgery. She couldn't make it, but they promised they would be tuned in. But yeah, get back to the offensive side of the ball. You said it just right. We have to get some chunk plays.
Yep.
But we talked about it every week. You've got to finish.
Yes. That's been their downfall all season, is not being able to finish. We've seen them move the ball between the 20s and 30-yard lines, but when they get down in that red zone, false start, a holding penalty, points taken off the board, things like that, you have to finish off these drives.
Well, and it's imperative that you get your speed guys the ball out in the open. Try to work the opening. We mentioned it before. We have shown success in the middle of the field. We went away from it a little bit, but maybe that was not to show signs of what's coming. The Panthers, both teams have had an extra week to prepare. They were off last week. So there shouldn't be anything you need to learn about the other team. You've had 2 weeks to prepare. Unless they throw in something like the kitchen sink tonight, you should know what's coming.
Yeah, you're right, Maureen. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back. Yeah, you're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we'll continue in just a moment.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
We're back here at Richard Thompson Stadium. Medina Valley's just come out on the field. Sharyland's still taking some of their warm-ups, doing some calisthenics out there. They will be wearing all gray, dark gunmetal gray tonight with white numbers, gray uniforms, gray jerseys, gray pants, white numbers, gray helmets. With their, they have a P logo on the side for Pioneer. Medina Valley wearing their road white uniforms tonight with black pants, orange and black trim, and orange numbers with the orange letter Panthers on the front.
For a moment of silence.
And we are going to go ahead, well, they're going to take a moment of silence here at the stadium. And one of the things that we need to talk about here is that Medina Valley, we've talked about it before, their defense has been very good this year. It's kept them in a lot of games. It's kept them close. They played very well against Bernie Champion. They played well that first half against Alamo Heights. Shut out Lockhart and played very well against Kerrville Tivy. But that offense has been the sputtering point, and we hate to harp on that, but that's been the season, and we're going to take a break here. They're going to do the national anthem. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in a moment.
Double T Outfitters offers deer, dove, turkey, quail, and exotic hunts in Southwest Texas on over 20,000 low-fenced acres. They facilitate professional guide services, lodging, and fantastic meals while providing the best in Southwest hunting. Contact Double T Outfitters to find out details about their current package hunts. Contact owner Brett Ferguson at 210-413-1597 or online at DoubleTHunting.com.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh is a high school basketball player, solid shooter, great teammate.
Hey, don't forget my tenacious D.
And he's my son.
Oh.
So, what does Josh do to be the best basketball player he can be?
I play tennis.
Studies show that student athletes here in Texas who play more than one high school sport are more likely to excel. Tennis does more than improve Josh's conditioning. It gives him a fresh competitive outlet, reduces the risk of injury by cross-training, and introduces him to different coaching techniques and new friends.
Don't get me wrong, hoops are my first love. Tennis just gives me a little break.
So when the new season begins, Josh isn't burned out on basketball. He's eager to play. And you can see the difference in his game.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Truck Month is going on now at North Park Chevrolet. Get the lowest posted prices of the year, plus 0.9% APR financing for 72 months, and an additional $1,000 for accessories on every new Chevrolet truck, like a 2020 Colorado Crew Cab, posted at $24,999, or the all-new Silverado, posted at $29,999. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back here to Richard Thompson Stadium. Captains gathering at midfield for the coin toss. Number 14, Tate Holdshouse for Medina Valley. Number 8, J.J. Snyman for Pioneer. And we'll see what the Panthers elect to do. I know if Coach Chris wins that toss, he usually goes with his defense first.
Tate will make the call for the Panthers, being they're the visiting team.
Playoff football's here we're into December, late in the year, but nonetheless, first round of the playoffs, and Panthers ready, raring to go. Pioneer 5-0. As we remember, they had some COVID issues early in the season, didn't get started till later. That's why they only have played 5 games, and that's a 9-team district that they have down here. Panthers won the toss, and they're going to receive the football. Coach Chris wants that ball first. He wants to keep it out of that quarterback's hands, I'm sure, make him sit on the sideline a little longer, see if the Panthers can go ahead and get some points on the board early. And the Diamondbacks have come out onto the field here. This is a nice stadium here. There's a track around the field. It's turf field. There's a big S in the center of it that kind of looks like a snake the way it's shaped because of Sharyland and because they're both called the Diamondbacks and the Rattlers respectively. But very nice stadium here, big stands. Medina Valley with not quite as many people as they have, but pretty close. For a game where you got to go, 4 hours down here and in COVID conditions, Panthers travel very well for this.
Yep, they sure did.
And we're ready to get this ball game started.
And you got to bear with us because the PA announcer, he's wound up.
Yeah, he is. Caden Hernandez and Bobby Peterson will go back to receive this kickoff. We're ready to get this ball game going here. 7:30 start time. We're right on the dot right now. And we're waiting for Pioneer to come out. It looks like that's going to be number 3 teeing the ball up. That's going to be Mike Ramos Jr. And he's got it teed up on the 40-yard line for Pioneer. They'll be kicking right to left. And here at this stadium, that is east to west. And so the Diamondbacks ready. And he will put it in the air. It's a high kickoff that won't go very far. It's going to be caught at the 25-yard line. Starts up to the 35. spins his way across the 40 to the 43-yard line. That was Salinas on the return, the running back for the Panthers, number 28, and the Panthers are going to have great field position to start the ball game.
Ariel Gomez on the stop there for
1st and 10. You're going to mark that baby at the 43.
the Diamondbacks.
And so the Panther offense will come out on the field for the first time here this evening to start this ball game. They'll start 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Rash out of the shotgun. Salinas is his lone back. They'll start with 3 wide receivers here. They'll send a man in motion. That's Clendenin. Takes that snap. Going to give it. Salinas up the middle, looking for some room. He bounces it outside to the 45. Stiff arms a man up to midfield, and he's taken down. They'll spot him right at the 50, maybe the 49-yard line. Picks up 7 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3.
Mike Ramos on the stop there, and he got a good stiff arm there from Salinas.
2nd and 3.
Good job by him to bounce that outside, and we've seen him do that already this season. Able to bounce that play to the outside, picked up 7 yards on 1st down. Rash in the gun again. Salinas to his right. The Panthers move left to right. 2 wide receivers out here for Medina Valley. Their defensive ends lined up off sides. They're not going to get it. They give it to Hernandez on the jet sweep. Makes one man miss. Spins around to the 45. 40. Has a man to beat, and he's going to get wrapped up and taken down near the 31-yard line of Pioneer. A big run for Hernandez. Picks up about 17 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 for Medina Valley.
Alejandro Vasquez on the stop. But a good hard run there by Caden Hernandez.
They get it down to the 31-yard line of Pioneer. The 19-yard pickup by Hernandez there. That was that jet sweep coming to the near side of the field here toward the Panther sideline. Rash in the shotgun here. Takes that snap, looking to run the option left side. He keeps it himself, spins across the 30 and falls forward to about the 28-yard line. Picks up 3 yards on 1st down.
Right around the 28.
Guerrero on the stop there for the Diamondbacks.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 here for the Panthers. 10-17 to go.
2nd and 7.
Rash in the gun here. Salinas is his lone back. 3 wide here for the Panthers. On 2nd down, they send Peterson in motion from right to left. Takes that snap. Rash is going to throw. Rolling out right side. Fires. He's got a man complete. That's Clendenin, and he dropped it. Dropped it out. He had him wide open, and he threw it a little too high out there. And Clendenin not able to haul that pass in. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
That would have been right at the spot needed, Jared, for a 1st down. Just overthrew Clendenin, and that's hard to do because he's a big target.
Yep. And you know, if he had that ball in his hands, if he actually brings it in, that's a catch. He got his feet down in bounds, just couldn't hang on to it at that last second. So here we go on 3rd down and 7 here for the Panthers. Probably in 4-down territory, Maury.
I think so.
Ball at the 28-yard line of Pioneer. Rash in the gun. Actually out of the pistol here. Takes the snap. They bring the blitz. Rash going to keep it on the option. Cuts it up. He's only going to get a few yards. Not quite to the 25. Looks like they'll get him at the 26-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down about 6.
Yeah, that was Palacios on the stop there for the Diamondbacks. Going to bring up 4th down and about a long 6.
4th down and 6 here for the Panthers. They need to get down to the 21-yard line for a 1st down. The ball's at the 27. Panthers are going to go for it here. Out of the shotgun, Rash. Salinas to his left. Panthers send 3 wide out to the left side of the formation here. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Fires it, swings it out, and it's incomplete. Right through the hands of number 11, Tanner Habe. And if he makes that catch, he's going to get a 1st down, and the Panthers turn it over.
And then some.
Yep.
That pass, you can easily almost bring that one in, Jared. That was an easy pitch and catch there for the Panthers.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to run before he actually caught the football there. Took his eyes off of it for that split second.
Let's give the defense a little bit of love. They're right in front of you. Love. Love.
Wow, such a great drive. And once again, Jared could not finish.
Yep. And so they'll send that Sharyland offense onto the field for the first time here. We'll see Eddie Lee Marburger, their quarterback, out of the shotgun here. They'll come with 4 wide to start. Has a running back to his right, takes a snap, looking to throw on play action. With time, steps up, fires down the middle, wide open, makes the catch at the 40, down to about the 32-yard line of Medina Valley, and there's a flag back here at the 23-yard line.
There's a flag right in the pocket, usually where holding is called.
Yep, and it doesn't look like they're moving downfield. This is going to come back, but right there, number 15 broke the seam, Tristan Castillo. He was wide open. The Panthers are going to have to watch that all night.
Yeah, they are, Jared.
Still first down.
So that'll bring it back on a holding call. It's going to bring up first down and 20. So that helps Medina Valley right there. Got a big one. As they step off that penalty. What a pass he threw.
Right down the seam, and they had the Panthers beat deep.
First down and 20 here as they move it back to the 23-yard line. Out of the shotgun, now timeout's going to be called. And it's not a timeout by any coaches. It's an official timeout here as they want to talk about something. I think they're going to look at the ball spot. This should be moved back 1 yard, and that's exactly what they're going to do. It should have been at the 22. They had it at the 23. Marburger in the gun. He's got 4 wide receivers. He's got 3 out here to the left. They move right to left. 8:52 to go in the first quarter. Marburger to throw under pressure, steps to the side, still under pressure, makes a man miss. He's going to tuck it and run, and he gets tackled out of bounds. They could have easily thrown a flag there, and he throws a hat down. Official threw his hat down there. I wonder if they're going to get something.
That was Noah Ragosa on the tackle for Medina Valley.
He was going out of bounds, and he wrapped him up.
Ragosa pushing him out of bounds. Bring up a second down situation.
Nothing called here. The linesman dropped his hat, but it's going to bring up second down and 13 after a 7-yard pickup on that scramble. Marburger in the gun. Takes a snap, looking to throw. He's going to have to be flushed out of the pocket, rolling out right. Good pressure by the Panthers, being chased by Kaufman. He throws it deep, and he just overshot everybody down there, and that's going to bring up third down and 13.
J.J. Marty and Trey Kaufman, good pressure. Panthers stayed at home, never looked into the backfield, stayed with their receivers. Great job, great pressure on the quarterback.
And Marburger threw that on the run 40 yards downfield. He's got an arm. The Panthers are going to, their secondary is going to be busy tonight. Marburger from the gun here, 3rd and 13. Big one here, Maury, to get them off the field to start. 4 wide receivers from the gun. Looking to throw off play action, under pressure, steps up, and he's going to be sacked back behind the line of scrimmage by the Panthers, and he's going to lose it. It'll be 4th down.
J.J. Marty and Santos on the stop for Medina Valley. Actually, that was Marty and Chavez.
Lost 7 yards. It's 4th down and 20. Big play there by the Panther defense early.
Absolutely.
That's what we said. They need to come out and hit them in the face. That penalty helped Medina Valley out a lot, kind of took the air out of that drive for them. No score yet in the ball game, and they're ready to punt it away. Mangum standing back around midfield, and it's a high punt, a good one. Mangum calls fair catch back at the 38-yard line, and that's where the Panthers will have it, first down and 10.
Just the way the first 2 series went, you kind of like what Medina Valley did on offense. They just didn't finish, but they moved the ball about 40 yards on the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks moved the ball 0 on the Panthers.
Yep. That's right, minus 10 yards right there on penalties. And here comes that Panther offense back out on the field. It'll be Rash out of the shotgun here. Salinas will be his lone back. He's got 2 wide out here to the right side of the formation. Panthers move left to right. 7:42 to go first quarter. No score yet here in this first round playoff matchup. Takes that snap, going to give it up the middle, Salinas. He's got some room to run across the 45, and he spins down at the 48-yard line, 11-yard pickup, and a first down for the Panthers.
Vasquez on the stop, but not before it's 13 yards from the line of scrimmage. Take that all night long, Jared.
Yes, sir.
I mean, what side do they run it to?
The left side. Who was all at Medina Valley. Yep.
Sports for Supper.
Who was all at Sports for Supper on Wednesday night.
And they're sophomores.
Yes, they are. Panthers to the line of scrimmage. Rash in the gun. 3 wide out here for Medina Valley. On first down and 10, they'll send a man in motion left to right. That's Garza. They're going to give it to Salinas. Cuts it up the field. He gets across midfield down to the 48-yard line. Picks up about 3 yards on the play. It'll bring up second down at 7.
Anton Sanchez on the stop there for the Diamondbacks. Like the way he took what he could get, Jared. He cut it up front and got positive yards. Got 3 yards on first down.
So it'll be second down, 7 to go. Ball in Sharyland territory once again. Out of the gun. Rash with 2 wide receivers here. Salinas is lone back. He's to his right. Takes the snap. Looking to run it again. Salinas makes a cut back. Gets it to the 45-yard line. Picks up 2 or 3. It's going to bring up third down and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
Fuentes on the stop there for the Diamondbacks.
Peterson will come back into the ball game for the Panthers.
Are you in 4-down territory here when you're on the positive side of the field?
I don't know that because of the leg of Peterson being able to pin them deep. You got to see what you kind of pick up here on third down.
Whatever wind is blowing, it's at the Panthers' back right now.
Make some noise!
Out of the gun here on 3rd and 4. Ball at the Pioneer 45. Rash in the gun. Salinas to his left. They'll send Peterson in motion. They're going to give it to him going left. He's got some room to run. Makes a cut back, and he's not going to get the first down. I think if he keeps running, he gets it, but he tried to make more yards, and he's going to be stopped 2 yards shy.
Yeah, he had the blocking downfield. He just could not. If he just keeps running, keeps going east and west instead of north and south, Jared, he gets the yardage. But now,
4th and 1.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's 4th down and a yard to go here. Medina Valley's going to go for it.
Yeah, Bobby had the corner turned.
Yeah. Yeah, and he put his foot in the ground there and tried to cut it back inside, and there's 2 Pioneer defenders waiting for him as soon as he did that. Here we go on 4th and 1. The Panthers 0 for 1 so far in this game. Rash in the gun. Salinas is lone back. Might watch for the option here, Maury. They'll send a man in motion. Rash takes a low snap, hands it to Salinas. He's going to get the first down as he gets down to the 40-yard line. Good job there by the Panthers playing smash mouth football.
Right over that left side of the line. Solis on the stop there, but not before 3 yards is gained and the first down.
They get it to the 38-yard line of Pioneer. Panthers keep this drive going. 4:46 to go first quarter, eating this clock down too, but we talked about it more. You got to finish these drives.
Finish it.
Out of the shotgun. Rash ready to go. Salinas right behind him. 2 wide receivers here for the Panthers. Now they send a man in motion. Takes that snap, going to hand it to Salinas up the middle. Still on his feet, trying to bounce outside, and he gets wrapped up and taken down at the 36-yard line. Picks up 1, maybe 2 on the play.
Jay Palacios on the stop there, one of the linebackers for the Diamondbacks.
It'll be second down and 8 coming up here for the Panthers. Garza checks into the ball game for the Panthers. So does Vogel.
Garza, your heavy hitter there in the backfield for Medina Valley. Looks like he might be the lead blocker here, Jared.
3 wide out for the Panthers. 2 here to the near side, and they send Clendenin in motion. They bring him in to block. Takes the snap. Gives up the middle, and he's got some room to run. Salinas bowls over a man, and he's going to pick up a first down for the Panthers down to about the 26-yard line.
Palacios once again on the stop, but Jared, he went right over the hip of 34 Garza there, right over the left side of the line. Opened a big hole, him and Rafe Clendenin.
1st and 10 from the 26-yard line.
This is just how you draw it up.
Yep. 3:23 and counting here in the first quarter. Eating that clock, but like we said, we got to finish these drives off now. Panthers stalled out here on their opening possession. We'll see if they can cap this one off. 3 wide receivers out to the right. Panthers move left to right. Takes the snap, gives it Salinas up the middle with a hole to run through, and he gets across the 20 down to the 18-yard line. Picks up 6, maybe 7 yards. It'll be second down and 3, Maury.
Sanchez on the stop there. And Jared, what I noticed there, 2 of their linebackers, they walked up to the line. They actually ran themselves out of the play. Medina Valley hit it inside. They were looking for the outside run. The linebackers put themselves out of position. Great hole up the middle.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And Medina Valley's found that right up the middle. That's where they've had success so far in this ball game, is running the football right up the gut. We'll see if they try it again. They bunch 3 wide out to the left. Second down and 3. They give it Salinas, bounces it outside, still trying to get the corner, throws a stiff arm up to the 15 to the 10, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal, Medina Valley from the 5.
Lopez saves a touchdown, forces Salinas out of bounds at the 5. But Jared, that run was set up to go inside the tackle. He bounced it outside, got to the edge. Only him and number 20 in the way of the goal line. And Salinas didn't go out of bounds willingly.
No, and we've seen him throw 2 good stiff arms tonight to get him some extra yardage.
Yeah, he lowered his shoulder right there.
First down and goal from the 5 for Medina Valley.
You know, we have not seen Nick Rash keep the ball one time tonight so far.
Once.
One time.
One time on a keeper. On 4th down. Out of the gun, they send a man in motion. Takes that snap. Rash keeps it himself up the middle. Gets tripped up. It's going to be down at the 2-yard line. It'll be second down and goal. He picked up 3 yards.
I was waiting for that. I was hoping that he would get in. He's brought down by number 44, but not before he gets 2.5 yards. Panthers are sitting right on the 2-yard line.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Second down and goal from the 2. Mason Vogel comes into the ball game for the Panthers. Two wide receivers, 2 backs, Garza and Salinas. Now they empty him out. Rash alone in the backfield. Takes the snap. He's going to run it himself. Cuts it up. Pushes his way to the end zone. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Medina Valley. A 2-yard touchdown run from Rash on the second effort, and the Panthers strike first with 1:33 to go. It's 6-0 Medina Valley, pending an extra point here.
Just followed that left side blocking into the end zone, and he had to fight his way a little bit in there to get there, Jared, but he did it.
Yes, he did. Dylan Leal on to kick the extra point. Rash's holder. They look to the sideline for something here. I don't think they have enough guys on the field. Now they take that snap. Kick is up, and Leal drills it through with 1:33 to go first quarter. Your score, Medina Valley 7. The Diamondbacks from Pioneer, nothing. We'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will continue here in just a moment.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Welcome back here to Richard Thompson Stadium. We got 1:33 to go here in the first quarter, and the Panthers leading Pioneers 7-0 as they strike first on a 2-yard touchdown run from Nick Rash. Bobby Peterson has the ball teed up on the 40-yard line. Back deep to receive for Pioneer number 2, Joseph Graham Jr. No.
Here we go.
Can't see the other number. He's got it kind of tucked underneath his
they got him
jersey.
covered up. Also number 28 back there, Joey Palacios. And there's a kick that's going to kind of squib and take a bounce. Picked up at the 21-yard line. Starts upfield with some room to run. He gets up to the 40 before he's taken down. That was number 15, Tristan Castillo, on the return. And he'll get it to the 40, and that's where they'll start 1st and 10.
Nathan Wyman and Garza on the stop there for Medina Valley.
And so the Panthers will come out on defense again. Their opening drive, they got beat for a long pass, but Sharyland was holding. Moved Pioneer back 10 yards, and then after that, the Panther defense went to work, sacking Marburger on 3rd down. We'll see what he wants to do here as he comes back out on the field with 4 wide receivers. They're going to throw quickly out to the right side. Number 15 with the reception. He gets up to the 45-yard line, picks up 6 yards on 1st down.
Wyman and Bullard on the stop there for Medina Valley.
That was Castillo on the reception. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
4 wide receivers again here. Ball at the 46-yard line. Takes that snap. Going to hand the ball off first time tonight. He's got some room to run. Gets it across midfield down to the 47-yard line. It's going to be a 1st down for Pioneer.
To the 47-yard line.
Tymir Garrett on the stop there for Medina Valley.
Picks up about 9 yards on the carry. Ball at the 48 of Medina Valley, and they come right back to the line of scrimmage. Takes the snap. Marburger to throw. Now he's going to pull it down and run himself. He's got some room. Up across the 40 to the 38-yard line where he's brought down, and he's going to have a first down, 10-yard pickup for Marburger.
Tyler Mangum and Ragosa on the stop for Medina Valley.
That was a straight draw. He did the play action, looked like he was going to throw, and just took off. Right back to the line of scrimmage. They go quickly. Takes that snap, hands the ball off. Number 22 going right side, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards.
Ragosa and Bullard once again on the stop for Medina Valley.
That's Taylor Esparza on the carry.
Boy, they don't take time between plays. They're back at the line of scrimmage already.
Yep, empty backfield. 4 wide out left, 1 to the right side. Marburger to throw. Swings it out left to Castillo, and he makes the catch. Gets it up to the 30-yard line. Only 1 yard on the play. It's going to bring up third and about 4.
That was Logan Gill on the stop there for Medina Valley, along with Tyler Mangum.
Right back to the line. Marburger in the gun. Third down, 4 to go, and now they're going to timeout taken.
Second quarter.
Oh, and that's going to end the first quarter of play. As Medina Valley at the end of the first quarter leading Pioneer 7-0, and we'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we'll continue in a moment.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com. Welcome back here as we come back for the second quarter. Third down coming up here for Pioneer as Marburger out of the gun with an empty backfield. 3rd and 3. Takes that snap, going to run it himself up the middle. Slips a tackle with room to run. Still on his feet down to around the 11-yard line. A lot of room over that left side. That was a design quarterback draw, and it's going to be first down. And let's see if they call it goal or 1st and 10. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 10.
That was Tyler Mangum on the stop for Medina Valley.
Takes a snap. Gives it off up the middle. A lot of room. Down inside the 5 to the 2-yard line where it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 2, as that was number 22, Tyler Esparza on the carry.
Nathan Wyburn and Ragosa on the stop there for Medina Valley.
2nd down, goal to go from the 2. Esparza in the backfield, Marburger, quarterback. They're looking to the sideline for something that the line judge wants. And yeah, they should be able to get a first down. That ball was originally on the 11-yard line. They should be able to get a first down at the 1, and now they're pulling the chains back up saying, yes, it's 2nd down and 1 to go from the 2-yard line.
So the clock should be going right now, and it's not.
Well, no, they stopped it for that. Yeah, now they'll wind it. Marburger in the gun, 2nd down from the 2. Going to keep it himself, and he's in the left side of the end zone for a touchdown as Marburger carries it in himself, and they strike back right away. Didn't take him very long. 11:22 to go, second quarter, and they score quickly, and that makes it 7-6, and they'll try to tack on an extra point here to tie the ball game.
Looks like it'll be 15.
That's number 3 is their kicker. That's Mike Ramos Jr.
15 will be the holder.
That's Castillo. And we've seen him involved in this offense early in the ball game, Castillo. Takes a low snap. Kick is blocked by Medina Valley. It's going to be picked up by Mangum, and he's going to take off to run, and he's going to be tackled by Castillo at the 15-yard line, but the extra point is blocked, and that makes it 7-6 Medina Valley.
Special teams.
Getting it done right there. We'll see if that comes back to be a big one later on in the ball game.
And the snap was low.
Yes, it was.
They threw the timing off of the kicker. The ball was snapped behind Castillo. It took him a while to get it set. That gave the Panthers time to rush from the end there. Got a hand on it.
11:22 to go in the first half. It's a 7-6 lead for Medina Valley, and they'll be getting the ball back. Caden Hernandez and Bobby Peterson will go back to return for the Panthers. Pioneer yet to send their kicking team onto the field, and now they do. That Panther defense, after that opening possession, Marburger, they decided they wanted to go quickly, and Marburger was going to run the ball the majority of the time there, and he made it happen with his legs.
Well, and you had a short kickoff, too, and you gave them the ball
at the 40.
Pretty much at the 40-yard line, so they had a short field to work with, just 60 yards to punch it in for 6 points.
Ramos Jr. has it teed up for Pioneer, ready to boot it away. His first kickoff was a high end-over-end kick that only went down to about the 25-yard line. And this time he booms it down the field, and it's going to be taken by Hernandez at the 3-yard line, starts up to the 20, and he just got pummeled at the 21-yard line. And that is where the Panthers will start, first down and 10. He took a big hit.
Yeah, that was Palacios on the hit there for the Diamondbacks.
We'll see. I think they spot him at the 22-yard line, and that's where the Panthers will start. First down and 10. 11:16 to go here in the first half. And Medina Valley, we'll see if that offense can keep going. They exploited that Pioneer defense with their ability to run the football so far in this ball game. And we'll see if Medina Valley can take another drive downfield here. Back and forth game so far. Rash in the gun. 2 wide receivers, takes the snap, gives it up the middle, Salinas, and he's upended at the 23-yard line. Only going to get a yard on the play.
That looked like Salinas jumped over the line just to try to get positive yards. 81 there, Martinez on the stop for Medina Valley. Panthers have only thrown 2 passes here, and both of them
were catchable.
Take Rash's credit, should have been caught.
They should have been. Second down. And a long 8 to go. Out of the shotgun here. 2 wide near side for the Panthers. Salinas the lone back. They've relied on him a lot so far tonight. Rash takes that snap. Gives to Salinas again, trying to get the edge. And this time Pioneer had him covered up. He shook free and gets up to the 25-yard line. Good second effort there, but it's going to bring up third down about 6.
Yeah, he shook off the first would-be tackler, but then number 91 came in there. Trevor Huddleston to finish him off.
It'll be 3rd and 7 here for the Panthers. Ball at the 25-yard line. Ragosa comes into the ball game for Medina Valley. Out of the shotgun here. They'll send 4 wide receivers. 3 out to the right. Ball on the left hash. Rash will empty the backfield, takes a snap, going to swing it out to Salinas, and he overthrew his man. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down for the Panthers. And that was the case. The defensive end came up the field, put his hands up, and I think it affected Rash because he threw it a little high because of it. Incomplete pass.
Had some blocking out there, but just could not complete the pass.
And they'll give the ball back here to Pioneer as Bobby Peterson's going to come on to punt the football on 4th down and 7. He'll be standing back around the 15. Return man Castillo back around his own 40. And a timeout's going to be taken by Pioneer. And with that, we'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will continue here in just a moment.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Back here out of the timeout. Pioneer with only 2 remaining now in the first half. And Peterson to boot it away, and it is a low punt that's going to be fielded by Castillo at the 35. He's got some room to return it out to the left side, up across midfield, down to the 45-yard line. And he had a great return up to the Panther 44, and that's going to be 1st and 10. They got a short field to work with, and that's just a case there as Peterson outkicked his coverage.
Yeah, he did.
It was an excellent punt, other than the fact that it was too low, and it gave Castillo a lot of time, and he's a fast young man.
Rash with the tackle.
Rash on the tackle there for Medina Valley.
Yeah. Well, he's the up man, so. So here's Marburger out of the shotgun. Espinoza is loaned back to the right. They've got 4 wide receivers here. In a short field to work with. Marburger going to throw. Slets up. He's got a man wide open, makes the catch, and it's going to be first and goal at the 1-yard line. That was number 8, J.J. Snyman, on the reception right there, and it'll be first and goal.
Just a little skinny post there. Got behind the defense, and an easy throw and an easy catch.
And now they're going to hand the ball off. There's a flag down on the play. A touchdown on the play is a touchdown, but there are flags down.
A lot of movement on that play, Jared, on both sides of the football.
And the referees will talk it over.
I didn't think that the Diamondbacks got set.
Well, we talked about not giving up the big play. Well, there was the big play. On first down, a 41-yard pass. And, I mean, he hit him directly in stride. There was no...
On the offense.
And that's an illegal formation against Pioneers. So the points will come off the board for the moment. And they'll move them back 5 yards, and it'll be first down and goal from the 7-yard line. We'll see what this Panther defense can do here deep in their own territory here, trying to stop Pioneer from getting some more points on the board. Out of the gun. 4 wide receivers set, 2 on the other side. Marburger takes the snap, hands it, and now he's going to roll out left side as he keeps it, looking to throw, fires back across his body, and that's going to be caught. That was for a touchdown. I didn't see where that ball even ended up. I thought Medina Valley was going to get an interception, and somehow that ball found its way through to, I believe that was number 4. That's number 5, Anton Sunch. No, that was Ramos, I believe. And they get on the board again. That was on the far side of the end zone. He was rolling out. He threw off his back foot, and all of a sudden it went through a host of bodies, and the ball disappeared, Maury.
He just made that happen with his feet, extending the play out.
And they're going for 2 here to try to make it 14-7. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. Fires, complete, touchdown. 2-point conversion's good. That was Joseph Graham Jr., and that makes it 14-7. And Medina Valley needs to catch his breath, Maury.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Panthers, that was a quick scoring strike by the Diamondbacks. 2 plays and a touchdown.
44 yards. Most of those came on a one chunk pass. 41 yards to start the drive. And that Panther offense, they're going to have to get the ball moving here because that offense is potent.
Well, and you've noticed Marburger on that scoring play rolled out to the left side of the formation, threw it back across his body. His receivers came back and helped him because he was under pressure when he threw that ball.
That's exactly right.
But he made it happen with his feet. And his receivers came back to help him.
Peterson and Hernandez standing back deep to receive. Ramos Jr. will put it in the air. High end over end kick that will drive Hernandez back to the 5-yard line. Takes it up to the 20, 25, 30, and he's brought down around the 31-yard line. So decent field position for the Panthers, and we'll see them start this drive with 9:04 to go in the first half.
That was Gutierrez on the stop there for the Diamondbacks.
14-7, Pioneer leading Medina Valley. Panthers took a 7-0 lead here, and Pioneer has scored 2 touchdowns in about the span of 3 or 4 minutes of this ball game. And we'll see that Panther offense come back out on the field.
This is also your best defense here, keeping their offense on the sideline.
That's right. Out of the shotgun. Peterson in motion left to right, takes a snap. Misdirection play, hands it off Salinas, and he's going to be covered up in the backfield, and they're going to get him for a loss of about 5.
81, Cipriano Martinez just blew that play up for the Diamondbacks. Got him right where the handoff occurred, loss on the play.
Loss of, looks like 4. It's going to bring up second down and 14. And the thing, Maury, there, they faked the end around to Peterson, then tried to give it back to Salinas, and by the time he did, there were 2 gray jerseys waiting for him.
It just took a little too long for that play to have any effect.
Back to the 30-yard line. Second down, 14 to go. Out of the shotgun, Rash. Sends a man in motion. Takes the snap, Rash to throw. Sets up, he's going to fire downfield. He's got a man, makes the catch. That's Peterson up at the 48-yard line, and he's going to be brought down there, but a first down for the Panthers.
Went up high to get that right in front of Esparza. Good job by Peterson. Concentration brought it in.
Well, and a good job by him also because Rash didn't let that ball go quite right. It was kind of floating up there, underthrew him, and Peterson came back and made that reception, came back to the football.
Yeah, 22 caught it right in front of 22.
They'll spot him at the 49 of Medina Valley. Picked up 15 yards on the play. Out of the shotgun, Rash. Salinas is lone back. He's got 3 wide out here. Takes that snap. Rash wanted to throw, but he's under pressure, and he's going to take a sack back at the 43-yard line.
Confusion there in the backfield again for the Panthers. That was Cipriano Martinez once again for the Diamondbacks in the Panthers backfield.
Second and 15.
Going to bring up second and 15, a 5-yard loss on the sack as they get him at the 44-yard line. Mason Vogel coming into the ball game for the Panthers. 7:14 to go here in the first half. A 14-7 lead for Pioneer. Out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers for the Panthers. They move right to left here in the second quarter. Takes that snap, looking to throw. Rash with time, sets up, fires down the middle. He's got a man, makes the catch. That's Clendenin down to the 24-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Just a little skinny post there right across the middle. Perfect throw by Nick Rash. Clendenin went up there and used his big body to shield the defender off. Great play.
Well, and look what happened here. Pioneer has decided they're not going to let the Panthers run the football. That's what beat them early in this game. They're making the Panthers throw. They're having success with that now. We'll see if that opens back up the running game later in this ball game. But we got to cap off this drive here if you're Medina Valley.
They're hitting them in the middle of the field.
Out of the shotgun, 2 wide receivers. Rash gives it to Salinas up the middle, and he's going to get folded under at the 26-yard line. Lost a yard on the play, and Pioneer selling out to stop that run.
Trevor Huddleston on the stop there, big number 91, a big defensive tackle for the Diamondbacks.
You know, Medina Valley slashed them with their running attack early here, and they're not going to let Medina Valley beat them with that. They want Rash to throw the football, and the Panthers are he's going to have to do that if they're going to want to move here. That's how they've gotten down this field so far. Out of the gun here. They'll send 3 wide out left. Rash out of the shotgun here with Salinas as lone back. Second down and 11, they empty it out. Rash going to run it himself on the quarterback draw. Makes a good move, and he gets down, still pushing for yards, down to about the 19-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd down and manageable, Maury.
Good run there by Nick Rash. Brought down there for the Diamondbacks, number 44, Caleb Fuentes.
Picked up about 7 yards there. It's going to be 3rd down and a long 3. So he gets down to the 19-yard line, and there's an injury on the field for Pioneer as the players just squatted down over there close to the Pioneer sideline. And Medina Valley moving the football here, Maury, but they're facing 3rd down. I'd imagine this is 4-down territory for the Panthers. We've seen them go for it on 4th down twice tonight. They're 1 for 2 so far, but hopefully they can pick up this 3rd down.
2 times on this drive, Jared, Medina Valley has faced 2nd down and 14 and 2nd down and 15, and have overcome it.
Yep. Well, it was the passing game
passing
here.
Across the middle, so it's opened up the running a little bit more. That was a good job by Rash there, a keeper. Fought hard and got the yardage he got.
Well, and that was a quarterback draw because he set up like he was going to swing it to Peterson, pulled it down to run it, and he moved that defense just enough to be able to get him some yards.
And he had trips to the short side of the field, and they took the defenders with them.
So 3rd down, 4 to go. It's a long 3, 3rd and a long 3. Ball at the 19 of Pioneer. Rash with Salinas to his right, out of the gun. 2 wide for the Panthers. Takes the snap. Looks to give it to Salinas. Trying to get outside. He's trying to turn the corner to the 20, and he's going to lose a yard on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
That time he evaded on the run, Jared. I think if he stays and hits the hole like he's supposed to up the middle, I think he gets close to the 1st down. He tried to bounce it outside and tried to get a little extra, ended up not getting any.
Peterson comes into the ball game We'll see here what the Panthers want to do. They do have a field goal kicker who could make this. The ball spotted at the 20-yard line. That would be a 37-yard attempt, but they're going to go for it. On 4th down and 5. Rash in the gun. Salinas to his right. 2 wide receivers set here for the Panthers. They'll send Peterson in motion right to left. Takes that snap. Rash to throw. Rolling right side. Under pressure, looking to throw. He's got to get rid of it, looking to scramble. Now he's still going to run, and he's going to lose a yard on the play, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. He's got to throw the football more. You've got to make something happen there because you're this far down in their territory. If they intercept it, so what? It works like a punt. But you got to throw the football there, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Panthers had a drive going again there, Jared, and as we mentioned twice, inside close to the 30-yard line, the Panthers haven't finished 2 drives, and that's the difference in the ball game right now.
Yep.
Being down.
Well, it would be 21-14.
Yep.
It would be 21-14 instead of 14-7. And Marburger right back out on the field here. 1st and 10 from his own 20. Going to keep it himself. Up the right side, he's got some yards, and he gets down to about the 27-yard line, picks up 7 yards on 1st down.
Willard on the stop there for Medina Valley.
Right now, he's hurting the Panthers with his feet more than he is through the air. 4 wide here, right back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 4. Takes that snap, hands it off. He's got a lot of room up to the 35. Up to about the 39-yard line, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Pioneer.
Mangum and Ragosa on the stop there for Medina Valley. That's number 4, Noah Ragosa.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. This time 3 out here to the right side. Takes a snap. Marburger rolling out, looking to throw. With time, sets up, fires complete. Number 8, he's pushed out of bounds, short of the 1st down, but he's at the 48-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
Logan Gill forces him out of bounds.
As that was Snyman on the reception. 3:36 to go in the first half. Out of the gun. Marburger looking to throw. Under pressure, throws incomplete, right in and out of the hands of number 3, Mike Ramos Jr., and the Panthers got a gift there. It'll be 3rd down.
And Jared, there wasn't a Panther defender within 10 yards of him. He just settled down right in that soft spot of the zone.
Well, he hit him. It went right through his hands.
Yeah, that one is on the receiver there.
3rd and 2 here at their own 48. Panthers with a big 3rd down here, need to get him off the field. Marburger takes the snap, hands it Espinosa, cuts back, 1st down across the 50, 45, hit and brought down around the 44-yard line, but it'll be 1st and 10 Pioneer.
That was Tyler Mangum once again on the stop. But a good job at the line of scrimmage. Run out of a tackler and got the yardage needed, plus 4 more.
Right back to the line of scrimmage here as they move quickly. Takes the snap, hands it Espinosa again up the middle, and he's going to get about 4 yards down to the 39-yard line.
That was Bullinger
2nd down.
And Mangum on the stop for the Panthers.
Puts Taylor Esparza on the carry. And Esparza to the right now of Marburger as they send 4 wide again. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Takes that snap. Marburger to throw. Rolling right. Sets up. Fires. He's got a man complete. 1st down over here. Makes a man miss up across the 20. Spins away. Touchdown. Just missed 3 tackles right there. And number 2, Joseph Graham Jr. gets away from 3 would-be tacklers. Should have been wrapped up and down. Instead, it's 20-7.
Wow. That was just some really, really, really bad tackling there along the sideline.
It really was.
For Medina Valley.
And, I mean, he was wrapped up once.
He was wrapped up at the 25 originally, and then at the 15, and then again at the 10. And, you know, you got the sidelines with your favor. Force him out of bounds.
Yep.
Just ran through 3 arm tackles for Medina Valley for the touchdown.
And Ramos ready to tack on the extra point, and this one is up, and he drills it through. So with 2:41 to play here in the first half, your score now, Pioneer 21, Medina Valley 7. And Medina Valley, this could easily be a 21-21 game, Maury, because Medina Valley's had 3 drives. All of them good drives, got them down deep in Pioneer territory. Turned the ball over twice on 4th down. Weren't able to finish those drives.
Big thing is here now is you cannot give them the ball before half because they're going to receive the second half kickoff.
Yep.
You cannot
give up more points.
Give up more points here before half.
No, and you need to move the ball here. You got to be aggressive still. You know, you can make up some points here. Get a touchdown before halftime. The Panthers have been able to move the ball.
Just haven't been able to finish.
Just haven't been able to finish it off.
That was one of the keys of the game, to finish when you get something going.
And what we've seen here is Pioneers sold out to stop the run. So the Panthers are going to have to win this ball game through the air. Ramos will boot it away. High kick that's going to take Hernandez back to the 3. He starts up to the 15, 20, 25, a little bit of room to run. He breaks into the clear. He's got a man to beat. Hernandez cuts back inside, and he's taken down at the 45-yard line of Pioneer. A great return by Hernandez. Almost busted that one wide open, but the Panthers will have great field position to start this drive.
Kenny Breyer saved the touchdown for the Diamondbacks, but a good run back by Caden Hernandez. Just hit the hole, went east and west, got something going. The Panthers will start this drive in the red part of the field.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball at the Pioneer 44-yard line. They have 2:31 to go and all 3 of their timeouts remaining. 1st and 10, Rash in the gun. They have a 3-man bunch out to the right side, takes a snap. Looking to throw, Rash fires, complete. He's going to be down right away as he put his knee down on that low throw to Mason Vogel, but he picks up 3 yards.
Reception to the 41-yard line. 2nd and 7.
2nd down 7 coming up.
Vogel just sat down there about 6 yards from the line of scrimmage, had to come back and get it. A little low throw, had to go down on his knee to get it, but you got 3.5 yards on 1st down. You'll take that.
That's exactly right, Maureen. It's going to be 2nd down, 3 to go, 2:01 to go. Medina Valley taking their time here. They have 3 timeouts in a short field here. Ball at the Pioneer 41-yard line. Rash in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers here. They'll send a man in motion. They're going to give it to is that Peterson? I believe it is, trying to cut it up the field. He's going to get a yard on the play, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6.
Caleb Fuentes on the stop there for the Diamondbacks.
3rd down situation. Cavazos with that tackle.
And now, Jared, no matter what you do here, you need to run this play clock down to 1 or 2 seconds. Don't give them more time. If you throw an incomplete pass here, you're still going to leave a minute on the clock.
Then they can score in a minute. It's a minute 16 to go and counting. It's 3rd down and 5 coming up here, but the Panthers need to convert this. They need these points before halftime. These are big points the Panthers do not want to leave on the field. Out of the gun here, 1:04 to go. Takes a snap, Rash swings it out right side to Salinas, makes the catch, looking for some running room, and he's going to get gobbled up in the backfield, lost a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down, 52 seconds to go and counting.
That was Huddleston once again.
Well, now do you go? They're going to go for it here. That clock's running. Pioneer not using their timeouts to try to save the clock. They're content to go into the locker room here, 21-7, and a timeout taken.
Looks like Medina Valley's going to take the timeout.
Well, they're going to go for it here on 4th down with 36 seconds to go. So with that said, you wonder if they want to take a shot here to try to pick this up. Medina Valley with 2 of their timeouts remaining still. But, you know, you're going to have to get this ball. So even if you pick up a field goal here, you got to score here. And they've wasted a lot of time here. And now on 4th down, if you go for it and don't make it, you give them the ball with 30 seconds left. And we've seen them be able to move the ball in no time.
2 plays.
And in the end zone.
And in the end zone, yes.
They're going to come out here to go for it, Medina Valley. I think that's the right call here. You're at their 40-yard line with 36 seconds left in the half, down 21-7. In a playoff game, you got to get points. Hernandez to the left of Rash out of the shotgun. On 4th down, 4th and 6. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Rash with some time, steps up, fires it left side. He's got Hernandez wide open, makes the catch at the 20. 10-5, touchdown, Medina Valley with 27 seconds to go. The Panthers strike to make it 21-13.
They brought Caden Hernandez from the far side of the formation, put him in motion, just ran a little swing route. The linebacker didn't account for him. Hernandez catches it. Easy throw, easy catch, great call. Panthers are back in business again.
How about that on 4th down and 6? They get it there. Great timeout by Coach Chris. Great job to call that play, and the Panthers strike quickly here. Leal on to try to tack on the extra point for the Panthers to try to make it 21-14. Low snap, but he gets it down. Leal's kick is up, and it is good with 27 seconds to go here in the first half. Your score now, Pioneer 21, Medina Valley 14. What a throw by Nick Rash, had Hernandez wide open. A 40-yard touchdown pass from Rash to Hernandez, and the Panthers 7 points down here. And the main thing now, Maury, is with 27 seconds left, they cannot get any more points and get into that locker room, make some adjustments, and come out and get that ball back in the second half.
Rash did a good job of not looking Hernandez's way until the last minute. He was staring down the field. The safeties and the defensive backs were going towards where his eyes were. He threw it down the sidelines, wide open. The linebacker forgot about him. Perfect call for that situation. The Panthers get back into this ball game. Now, need to keep them from scoring here with 26 seconds left.
Yep. Peterson will tee the ball up from the 40-yard line. Back deep to receive, number 1, Alejandro Vasquez, number 15, Tristan Castillo, and number 2, Joseph Graham Jr. And Castillo's the one you don't want with the football in the middle.
Triplets back deep.
Peterson ready to boot it away. He'll run up. High end-over-end kick that's going to go to Castillo at the 4-yard line. He'll start upfield, up to the 20, 25, and he gets hit and knocked down hard. I think, was that number 16 Bullard?
No, that was J.J. Marty.
Oh.
That was number
16, yeah, but it was Marty.
Yeah.
Bullard's 15. But he got smacked that time. He took it.
He just blew the blocker right into him.
With 22 seconds to go here, and the main thing now for the Panthers, don't let anybody behind you here.
Well, they're deep, playing 15, 20 yards off the ball.
Marburger out here for Pioneer, and we know the Army's got, he's going to UTSA next year. He's a great thrower. He's rolling out left, looking to throw. He's going to throw on the run, complete, and he's going to get taken down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The clock will stop as they move the chains with 14 seconds to go.
You'll give them that.
And they're going to take a timeout. Timeout taken by Pioneer, and with that, we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925, with one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Big time.
Welcome back here to Sharyland Pioneer, Richard Thompson Stadium. First round of the playoffs, Medina Valley trailing 21-14. We got 14 seconds left here to the end of the first quarter. Pioneer with the football, first and 10 at their own 40. Marburger out of the gun. And they're going to look. They still have one timeout remaining. Takes the snap he wants to throw. Rolling out with some time. Sets up. Fires. Incomplete, out of bounds. That pass was intended for number 2, Joseph Graham Jr., and there'll be 9 seconds to go.
Third down.
Yeah, that pass took him out of bounds. Would have got the yards needed for a first down, but it only took him down to about the 48-yard line. Maybe have time for 2 more plays at the most here.
We'll see what Marburger wants to do here. We know he can throw the ball heave-ho downfield. We might see him try a Hail Mary or something. He's going to empty the backfield. 5 wide receivers here for the Diamondbacks. Takes a snap. He wants to throw. Under pressure, being forced out of the pocket. Rolling out to his right. And he's going to make a man miss. Now he's going to take off at the 40, 45, and he slides down to end the half at the 49-yard line. And that will end the first half of play. There's a flag down on the play.
You're going to get a personal foul. They knocked one of the Medina Valley players down after the play was over.
Well, and that's going to be enforced on the opening kickoff of the second half.
And that way the Panthers will have to would be able to kick from the 45-yard line.
Of Pioneer.
Yes. But it's a dead ball, and it's going to go against the Diamondbacks because he hit him way after the play was over, just blindsided him.
We wait for the call here from the referee. This is going to end the half. So that's going to be.
He's going to tell us.
Yeah, he's going to tell us.
Personal foul.
It's a personal foul against Pioneer.
Penalty is declined. That's the end of the first half.
So they declined the penalty into the first half. And so at halftime, your score, Mission Pioneer Sharyland 21, Medina Valley 14 in this first round of playoff action. We will take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Weather in South Texas is unpredictable. That's why our neighbors in the Medina Valley area trust Four Winds AC and Heating for residential and commercial service. Four Winds provides maintenance, repairs, heat equipment upgrades and heat load calculations for new construction design and installation. Four Winds Heating and Air Conditioning voted Best Heating and Air Services in Medina County. Call 210-892-2925 or on the web at the number 4windsac&heat.com.
Truck Month is going on now at North Park Chevrolet. Get the lowest posted prices of the year, plus 0.9% APR financing for 72 months, and an additional $1,000 for accessories on every new Chevrolet truck, like a 2020 Colorado Crew Cab, posted at $24,999, or the all-new Silverado, posted at $29,999. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Weather in South Texas is unpredictable. That's why our neighbors in the Medina Valley area trust Four Winds AC and Heating for residential and commercial service. Four Winds provides maintenance, repairs, heat equipment upgrades and heat load calculations for new construction design and installation. Four Winds Heating and Air Conditioning voted Best Heating and Air Services in Medina County. Call 210-892-2925 or on the web at the number 4windsac&heat.com.
Welcome back here to Richard Thompson Stadium. You have to bear with us here because their dance team is on the field and their music is extra loud here. So if you're hearing that in the background, we can't do much about that. But we're at halftime here of this first round playoff game. Mission Pioneer leading Medina Valley 21-14 at the break here, and we finally get a chance to catch our breath because this game's been back and forth and going non-stop since the start. Medina Valley got the ball, moved down the field on their first possession, was turned away on fourth down, and then Pioneer got it, and the Panthers stopped them on a 3-and-out after a holding penalty. Got that ball back, moved it downfield, scored on a 2-yard quarterback keeper by Nick Rash, put Medina Valley up 7-0, but then Sharyland decided to go to work. They started moving the football. Marburger started running the ball, quarterback draws, handing the ball off to Taylor Esparza. They managed to move it downfield, and they scored on a quarterback keeper themselves. They would then get the ball back from Medina Valley in good field position after a punt, and 2 plays later, they were in the end zone. A 41-yard pass and then a 2-yard pass from Marburger made it 14-7. Medina Valley would move the ball downfield, get turned away on fourth down again. Pioneer would just start going to work again, moving that ball downfield, Marburger throwing the football, had some big plays, and then he hit a man over on the near sideline here. That was number 2, Joseph Graham Jr. Shook free at the 25. Panthers missed 3 tackles right there as he ran through 3 arm tackles, made it 21-7. The Panthers would get the ball back with 3 minutes left. And then on 4th down and 6 with 39 seconds left from the Pioneer 40-yard line, the Panthers hit Nick Rash hits Caden Hernandez for a 40-yard touchdown pass, and the Panthers make it 21-14, and that's where we're at right now. And Maury, we saw Pioneer get slashed by that Medina Valley running attack on the first 2 drives of the game. After that, Pioneer sold out and said, we're not going to let you run the ball anymore. They stuffed Medina Valley. The Panthers had to start throwing the ball with success. On one drive, they were turned away deep in Pioneer territory on 4th down, but when they got it back, they were able to throw the football and get that touchdown through the air. Pioneers forcing Medina Valley to throw the football. They don't want them to beat them with their running attack because they know that's grinding the game down. That keeps the ball away from their defense. So they sold out to stop, away from their offense. So they sold out to stop the run. The Panthers are going to have to beat them through the air in the second half.
Well, and give Nick Rash credit. 2 of those passes could have been were catchable, could have been caught, and they would have resulted in first downs to keep the drives. Both of those 2 drives that stalled going.
Yes.
And on the first touchdown that the Diamondbacks scored, the Panthers blocked the extra point. On the second one, after the pass play across his body, he found number 2 across the middle for the 2-point conversion. That gave him the 7-point lead back. But then after Medina Valley fell down by 2 scores, just like you said, Jared, the Panthers did what they had to do with 2.5 minutes left, ran almost all the clock down, didn't give the Diamondbacks time to do anything when the Panthers cut it to 7 points. Diamondbacks are going to get the ball in the second half. Panthers are going to have to find some way to slow down the quarterback.
Yes, because Marburger, he's doing all of it right now. He can throw the football, and he can throw it where he wants to throw it. A couple of incompletions that he had, receiver was going out of bounds. The other one, receiver had it right in his hands and went right through him for a drop pass. But other than that, he throws the ball where he wants to put it. If he throws it 40 yards downfield, he's going to drop it where his receiver can catch it. And if you give him some room to run, he's going to find a way to beat you with his legs.
Panthers have only let that happen, though, twice. So they've battled a secondary, stayed at home with the exception of 2 plays. But you got to pick your poison. Do you want to lay your ears back and do you want to rush and then you over-rush him and then he can beat you with your legs? Or do you want to keep him in the pocket and hope your defense can get a big turnover, which is what it's going to take, I believe, for Medina Valley to win this ball game. Medina Valley needs to turn the ball over and make them make a mistake, and Panthers can get back into this ball game.
You're exactly right, Maury. And let's update you. So all of the teams in playoffs from these 2 districts playing tonight. One is a final already. Alamo Heights beats PSJ 34-0.
No surprise.
No, not a surprise at all. Bertie Champion in the second quarter leading Ed Couch Elsa 35-7. And another one going on down here at Mercedes about 30 minutes down the road with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Mercedes leading Floresville 20-17. So close ball game there. We're at halftime here, 21-14. So good showing from these district teams that Medina Valley's in right now. And, the Panthers hanging tough with the top team in that district right here, 21-14. And this is probably the toughest team down here in this area. And, there's advertised. Their quarterback's good. We've watched him play tonight. We heard all about him. But he's very good. He's tall. He's probably 6'3", 220 pounds probably. And maybe somewhere in that vicinity. And he's a big boy, and he can throw, and he's fast. And he's just one of those players that when you get to him, he'll step aside and make that second guy have to get to him. And so Medina Valley did a good job early of containing him and getting to him, but Pioneers made adjustments in this ball game. Medina Valley's going to have to make them adjustments back here because the Panthers had a lot of success early, but Pioneer kind of put the choke on them and stifled that down, and Medina Valley had to go to the pass. It worked, but they're going to have to make some more adjustments.
Well, and that's where the adjustments that the Panthers made on the offensive side of the ball kind of suckered them in a little bit with the play action, allowed Nick Rash to find his receivers down the field, Medina Valley did most of the damage in between the hash marks down the field, with the exception of the big play where they just lost track of Hernandez, and he just went across the field wide open down the sidelines untouched. But that is because you play action. They're still trying to shut down the run. That's the way you beat the run, the RPO, the play action.
Yep. You're exactly right, Maury. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and then we'll come back. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
Sammy's Restaurant and Havy's Alsatian Bakery, two legendary landmarks in Castroville. From breakfast to delicious hometown lunch specials and more, Sammy's satisfies your taste buds with the unique flavor of Castroville. And from fresh baked breads to pies and pastries, South Texans have made Havy's Alsatian Bakery a must-to-visit since 1940. Sammy's Restaurant, online at sammysrestaurant.com. Havy's Alsatian Bakery, online at havysbakery.com. Tondre Gwynn Funeral Home in Castroville, Texas, has been providing funeral services to families in the Medina Valley and surrounding areas for many generations. Tondre Gwynn Funeral Home is proud to support the broadcast by the Medina Valley Broadcast Network for the athletes and students participating in this event. Go Panthers! Tondre Gwynn Funeral Home, Castroville, Texas. You may view obituaries at Tondre, Tondre-Gwynn, Guinn.com, or visit the Facebook page of Tondre Gwynn Funeral Home to...
The pace of business is faster than ever. That's why when you need a business loan, you want a bank that can act fast. Not only do you get great rates and fast answers, you get the financial advice you need to keep your business growing. It's a better way to borrow. Stop by and let's talk. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at castrovillestatebank.com.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Texas did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Welcome back here to Richard Thompson Stadium here, Medina Valley trailing Pioneer 21-14 at halftime. I'd like to take a chance here to thank all of the sponsors for making this possible to be able to bring you these games here on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. Without y'all, we wouldn't be able to do it, and we greatly appreciate it. I'd like to remind everyone that we've started covering basketball games. We'll be on Tuesday night doing a game at home, and I believe that's Medina Valley's opening district game against Eagle Pass Win. The girls will be at home. They'll be on the air, and we make sure you tune into that as the girls start their district run. Also need to read something from the UIL. Want to remind everyone not to miss the 5A and 6A UIL football state championships this January. And for more information, you can visit uiltexas.org. And I also want to make an announcement here that I know we're not doing the video broadcast here this evening, something that we've done all season long because the UIL allowed us to do that. But here in the playoffs, it's a little different story. UIL and Fox Sports own the broadcasting rights to all these games that they're doing here, and they charge an enormous fee, and you have to dedicate a website to broadcasting these games simultaneously. And so because of that huge fee that they're charging, and I mean, it's a big one. Unfortunately, we're not being able to bring video here in the playoffs to everybody. And, you know, I'd imagine a lot of that's due to COVID. They're not making as much money they are at the gates, at the ticket stand. They're not allowing as many people into events and things like that. So they're trying to make it up somewhere, and that's one way that they can do it. And, you know, unfortunately, it allows us to only bring you an audio broadcast, but not being able to do it, hopefully Maury and I are painting you a good enough picture to where you can see what's going on in your head.
Jared, it's been bothering me ever since I looked at the middle of the field, that S there, and I'm trying to think, where have I seen that before? It finally hit me. That S in the middle of the field is like the Skechers S on their shoes.
Pretty close, yeah.
It's pretty close to it. I kept thinking I've seen that symbol somewhere before, and it finally hit me that that's where it is. But, Jared, to get back to the game, the same old cliche, the first 5 minutes, and not even the first 5 minutes with the way that the Diamondbacks move the ball. The first 2.5 minutes of the second half may determine how this ball game's going to go, because the Panthers cannot fall too many scores behind, because we've seen how quick
and how potent they are. And, you know, all the praises go to the quarterback. He's as good as advertised. But our defense has kind of kept him in check with the exception of a couple of two-chunk plays. Other than that, the Panthers have done a good job. Let's see if we come out at a halftime ready to go and see if we can't put him on his back a few times. Yeah, and, you know, they've hit him a couple of times tonight and put some good licks on him. The main thing is they need to keep doing that. Keep getting to him. Keep putting pressure on him. Get somebody in his face. Make him make throws with a hand up there to where he can't just sit back there and be set. Make him throw off his back foot a little bit. Make him throw it while he's moving, because if he sets his feet and he's able to throw, we've seen what he's capable of doing. So if you can get him moving, that's going to be your best chance.
And knock on wood, we haven't had one yet. We haven't had a 3-and-out, and that's allowed the defense to somehow stay on the sidelines a little bit, because your offense has shown that they can move the ball. Finished every drive inside plus territory on the other side of the 50. Unfortunately for the Panthers, 2 of them stalled out at about the 30-yard line, 1 inside the 30 at about the 25. But the Panthers have shown that they can control the clock when they get the ball. No 3-and-outs. We can't have a 3-and-out in this second half.
No, you're exactly right. Cannot have a 3-and-out. You need them to have a 3-and-out. They had one on their opening drive of the game. Medina Valley stopped them. They kind of hurt themselves. They had a 1st down and 20 because of a penalty. Called back a 45-yard pass play on the opening play for them. But after that, Medina Valley did a good job defensively to stop them. But the main thing is that you got to get them behind the chains, because they can pick up 5 or 6 yards in a hurry.
And after they fell behind the sticks 20 yards, they tried to run the ball, and Medina Valley stuffed the run, and they figured out right then and there after that first 3-and-out that, hey, we're not going to be able to move the ball on the Panthers' run defense as good as we'd like to, and they've pretty much went strictly to the pass. Short, their best running play is the little flanker screen out here to the side behind the line of scrimmage. That's basically what their running play comes down to.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and you know, Maury, it's one of those things here where Medina Valley, we got about 5 minutes left until the second half. It's Pioneer and Medina Valley have both come out of the dressing rooms and are, you know, doing their calisthenics, warming up here for the second half. It's going to be a case here. Can Medina Valley's defense force a turnover? Because they're going to have one. They're going to have a stop, because you're down 7 points. You're going to have a stop. And, you know, this game might come down to who has the ball last. The way it's shaping up kind of right now, it's hard to say. It's 21-14. Not really a shootout, but it has been, just because of the pace of play and the way that the teams have scored. Medina Valley's hit some big passing plays, this is the best we've seen their offense all season so far here. Now hopefully they can the adjustments they make will finish those drives off, and the defense, like you said, has played well up to this point other than a few big plays. They got to just step up and make one big play, a fumble, a turnover. Maybe Pioneer gets a penalty against them that gets them behind the chains. Something's got to go Medina Valley's way here in the second half.
Well, the Panthers on offense have had 3 huge chunk plays.
Yes.
Pioneer has had 2, but one time they had to go short field and one time was just a 2-play drive. Chunk plays are kind of even. See which defense can eliminate the chunk plays and which offense can keep them going.
That's exactly right,
and
Maury.
It's like you mentioned, Jared, the Panthers, it is imperative that the Panthers get a turnover or a stop on downs, or you're not going to come back. You have to have one of those because you're trailing, and the Diamondbacks are going to get the ball to start the second half.
That's exactly right, Maury. And we're going to go ahead and take a last break here at halftime, and we'll come back with the second half. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Truck Month is going on now at North Park Chevrolet. Get the lowest posted prices of the year, plus 0.9% APR financing for 72 months, and an additional $1,000 for accessories on every new Chevrolet truck, like a 2020 Colorado Crew Cab posted at $24,999, or the all-new Silverado posted at $29,999. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
Welcome back here to Richard Thompson Stadium. We are about to start the second half as the Panthers just came out on the field, and here comes Pioneer back on the field as well. And it's 21-14. Pioneer is leading, and they'll be getting the ball first to start this second half, Maury.
Imperative for the Panthers to set the tone here on the defensive side here. Cannot let them get a return back to the 40 where they've started their field position with the exception of one drive. Make them go a long ways. Make them go the length of the field here for a touchdown.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Make them get the ball. And here's what I don't understand is to end that second half, there was a penalty. Now, the only way that second half can keep going is if it's a penalty on the defense. You can't end a half or a game with a defensive penalty. It was on the offense.
And they said
dead ball, and they said declined. Yeah. I don't understand that. Why wouldn't it be enforced on the opening kickoff of the next half, but he's teed it up at the 40-yard line. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, I understand that they don't want the penalty and let them run another play, but why wouldn't you enforce it here?
Yeah.
It was a personal foul.
Yep.
So Peterson ready to boot it away. Tristan Castillo back deep to receive along with Graham Jr. and Esparza. And it's an onside kick, and it's going to be taken by Pioneer at the 45-yard line. And that ball just never took the big hop that they were wanting for it. They tried the onside to start the half, and they're going to have it 1st down and 10 at their own 45-yard line, but only a 55-yard field to start with, Maury.
Yeah, Wojcik just sat right on that ball as it never bounced. It just rolled right to him.
Yep, they were waiting for that big bounce like you want, and it just didn't happen. And so Pioneer will start 1st and 10 from their own 45, leading 21-14. They're moving right to left. Medina Valley on defense comes out to face them. We'll see what kind of adjustments these two teams made. Out of the shotgun, Marburger takes the snap, looks to hand it off right up the middle, and he pushes forward for about 2 or 3 yards on the play. That's going to be number 22, Esparza, on the carry. He'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Ragosa on the stop there for Medina Valley.
2nd and 7 to go. Out of the gun. Marburger takes the snap, gives it off to again, looking for some room across midfield to the 45. A lot of speed to the 40, 38-yard line. He's brought down from behind by a Panther defender, and it's going to be 1st and 10.
Tyler Mangum on the stop there for Medina Valley, but a good burst up the middle by the running back for the Diamondbacks.
Up to the 37-yard line of the Panthers. 1st down and 10. They give it to him again, and this time he's tripped up, but he falls forward for a gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Bullard getting up from the bottom of the pile for Medina Valley.
Make it a 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 7 coming up here.
Chavez also there for the Panthers.
Marburger rolling out right, looking to throw, fires. He's got a man over there on the sideline, and he makes the completion before going out of bounds. That was number 2, Graham, and that's going to be a 1st down to the 25-yard line.
Logan Gill on the coverage, but easy throw and a catch there. Little shuffle his feet to keep in bounds.
They'll spot it at the 26. Marburger from the gun. Going to hand the ball off up the middle again with some room across the 20 down to about the 16, 17-yard line.
Ragosa and Mangum once again in the stop, Jared, and this is all running mostly, and they're just running right at Medina Valley here to start this second half.
Yeah, and Esparza again on the carry. He picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd and 2. This time Marburger on the play action, throws it out right, and that time he overthrew his receiver on that far sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Chavez was in the face of Marburger, forcing him to throw that ball a little prematurely than he wanted to, overthrown on the side.
That was Snyman, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 here.
That was Tomaselli on the coverage out there for Medina Valley.
Ball at the 18-yard line of Medina Valley. 10:35 to go here in the 3rd quarter, a 21-14 lead for the Diamondbacks, and this is their opening possession of the half. Marburger going to run it himself in the quarterback draw. He's got a 1st down, and he's taken down at the 10-yard line, and it's going to be 1st down and goal from the 10.
Noah Ragosa on the stop for Medina Valley.
That was just a design quarterback draw right there. Took the football, made one move like he wanted to throw, and then just tucked it down and found a hole up the middle over the left side of the line. 1st and goal at the 10. Out of the gun. Gives it up the middle, down to the 5, and he's taken down. That's Esparza on the carry, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and goal at the 5.
Bullard and Ragosa on the stop, and right now, Jared, the Panthers have all 11 guys within 4 yards of the line of scrimmage selling out to stop the run,
and they
can't stop it.
From the gun again, Marburger gives it to Esparza again, and this time he's taken down in the backfield. Maybe lost a yard, but it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Good play by Trey Kaufman there for Medina Valley in the backfield. 3rd down.
Lost about half a yard. It's 3rd down. They have the chains on the field. I don't know if they can get a 1st down like right at the goal line or not, but it's going to be 3rd down from the 5. Takes the snap. Marburger to throw. Now he's going to run right side, and he's going to get taken down very short. He gets to the 4-yard line, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
J.J. Marty and Santos on the stop for Medina Valley.
Good stand there, and we'll see what Pioneer chooses to do here. A field goal would put them up 2 scores.
This is a big play right
here.
here.
It is. 4th down. They could turn the ball over, and it looks like they're going to go for it. Marburger in the gun. Esparza is lone back. They send 3 wide out right, 1 to the left. Marburger takes the snap. Gonna run. He's rolling out right side under pressure. He's under pressure from 2 guys, throws back, and it's almost intercepted. It falls incomplete at the goal line, and it's going to be a turnover on downs, and the Panthers get a big stop deep in their own territory, and they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 4.
J.J. Marty in the quarterback's face, forced him to come out of the pocket. He tried to force it in there, and Tomaselli, Johnny on the spot right there, knocks it out of the receiver's hands. Big defensive stand there by the Panthers.
Almost came up with the interception that time. Marburger under a lot of pressure. He was forced to try to thread that football through to his receiver, and fortunately for the Panthers, they were right there on the spot. And a big turnover, Maury, and the Panthers have the ball down by 7.
Yeah, Marty and Chavez with good pressure, forced him out of the pocket, and a good play in the secondary by Mikey Tomaselli.
Rash in the gun. Gives to Salinas over the left side, and he's going to get taken down. Maybe got a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down at the 5-yard line.
Caleb Fuentes on the stop there for the Diamondbacks.
It'll be 2nd down and 9 to go. Panthers need to get this ball out of their own end zone.
Need to flip this field position.
8:21 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Rash in the gun. He's got 3 wide out right, 1 out to the left side. Panthers move left to right. Takes a snap. Rash going to run it himself, looking for some running room out to the left side. He's got some up to the 10, 15, 20, 1st down, and he's pushed out of bounds on the Pioneer sideline. And a big run by Nick Rash to get out of the shadow of his goal post. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Bilthuis runs him out of bounds, but a good keeper by Rash. That gets you out of the shadow of your goal line.
He stepped out of bounds at the 27-yard line is where they're going to spot him. A big run there by Rash. Picked up 22 yards. Out of the shotgun here. 1st down and 10. Salinas the lone back. 4 wide receivers here for Medina Valley. Gives to Salinas. Up the middle, right side of the line, gets across the 30-yard line to the 31, picks up about 5 yards there on 1st down, Maury.
Trying to pull the ball out of Salinas' hands, but he's not giving way. Huddleston on the stop there, number 91 for the Diamondbacks.
They give him a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line.
Vogel brings the play in from the sidelines. That's 17 Mason Vogel.
Rash in the shotgun again. They're sticking with this same formation with 3 wideouts to the near side of the field. Gives to Salinas again. Made the first man miss. Ran through an arm tackle, and he gets dragged down from behind. He'll be a few yards shy of the 1st down.
Number 92 hanging on for dear life. Matthew Solis on the stop, but Sanchez, good job dragging tacklers with him. 3rd down and 3.
Picked up 3 yards there. It's 3rd and 3 here. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line of Medina Valley. Hernandez and Garza will bring the play in from the sideline. Peterson will come out for this play. 6:49 to go. Gonna have to get the play in quickly. There's 13 on the play clock. Habe just came into the ball game for the Panthers, and they come to the line with 6 on the play clock here. They got to get moving. Out of the shotgun here, 2 to go. Sends a man in motion, takes that snap. They're going to give it on the end around. Hernandez puts his foot in the ground, and he's got some room. Across the 45 up to the 48-yard line where he's taken down. They'll spot him at the 49 and a 1st down for the Panthers.
He was tripped up downfield by Alejandro Vasquez, and he saved what could have been a really, really big play there, and the Panthers got that snap off, Gerald, with 1 second left on the play clock.
Just in time, and how about Caden Hernandez there? He saw an opening, put his foot in the ground, cut it upfield, then he picks up about 15 yards for the Panthers there, up to the 49-yard line. 15-yard pickup on the play. Panthers driving, started this drive at their own 4, they're up to the 49. Out of the gun, Rash takes his snap. Going to keep it himself, looking for some room, and he's going to get taken down. Back to the line of scrimmage is all. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
91 Huddleston blew that play up along with number 51 Mariano Mann.
So second down and 10 coming up here for the Panthers. Josh Rigoso will bring the play in for the Panthers. And they'll come to the line of scrimmage here. 3 wide receivers out to the left. Peterson slotted out to the left side. Rash takes a snap. Gonna run it himself. Cuts it up the field, and he's gonna lose a yard on the play.
Rash knocked down in the backfield. Lost one on that play.
They're gonna have to throw the ball, Maury, if they're gonna want to beat this team. And now they've kind of went back to the run because it opened up a little bit, but now you're in 3rd down and 11.
Guerrero and Fuentes on the stop there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
for the Diamondbacks.
Well, you've done a good job to get this far up the field here. You Panthers have converted on 3rd down already, but this is 3rd and 11.
This announcer gets excited. I feel like I'm at a WrestleMania wrestling event here.
Yeah, this is not what you're used to hearing at a football game. Out of the shotgun. Panthers send 3 wide, 2 out to the left, ball on the near hash. Takes a snap. Ball's on the ground. Rash picks it up, looking to make a run. He gets across midfield to the Pioneer 49-yard line, but that ball never got back to him. The center snapped it off his leg. Rash picked it up, but it's going to be 4th down and a long 7, 4th and 8.
You avoided the turnover. You flipped field possession. Trevor Huddleston on the stop there, but now you need Bobby Peterson to pin him back deep.
This will be his 2nd punt of the ball game. His first one, he outkicked his coverage.
Ladies and gentlemen, 4th down.
And Castillo will be standing back around his own 15. Peterson will punt this from around the 42-yard line. And they snap it to Rash on the fake. They pitch it to Peterson, who fumbled it, and they're going to give the ball back to Pioneer at their own 49-yard line. They faked it, ran the option, tried to pitch it to Peterson, and he couldn't hold on to the football, put it on the ground, and all he could do was fall back on top of it. Now they're going to get the ball with good field position.
I was almost going to say, this is the side of the field where you may try something. And the pitch was there. I don't know if he could have got the yardage. There was a guy out there. He had to sidestep.
Yep.
But it would have been nice to see.
Yeah, and you know, he might have had a chance there if he could have fielded that ball cleanly. But you give him the ball back here. But, I mean, this is the playoffs. You got to take your shots. Marburger from the gun, looking to throw. Steps up, fires. Complete out right side. Castillo with some speed. Across midfield, he's pushed out of bounds after a gain of only 3 yards. That looked like a lot of running for a 2-yard pickup there.
Gill and Mangum on the stop there for Medina Valley. Bullard also giving chase for the Panthers.
And we were right on line with that. That was a backwards pass.
Yeah, it definitely was a lateral.
Castillo's lined up in the backfield now for the Panthers, or for the Diamondbacks. Marburger to throw, under pressure from Marty, and he's going to take off running up the middle, and he's not going to get a first down. Picked up 3 yards as he was tripped up the middle. It's going to be 3rd down, about 4.
And J.J. Marty was giving chase. That was Dax Fillinger on the stop there for the Panthers. And, Jared, if they don't hold J.J. Marty, he has a sack there. They grabbed him and nearly drug him to the ground.
Yep.
That was a blatant hold there.
3rd down and 4 out of the gun. Marburger takes the snap. Gives Castillo up the middle. He's got a first down, shakes a tackle. He's got some room to run up across the 30, 35, 20, 10-5, touchdown, and he has speed, and he is gone.
And you can't miss a tackle. The Panthers missed 2 tackles there, didn't wrap him up. And I'm telling you what, that's some speed right there.
He's got a lot of speed, and we've seen it in this ball game already. And he had a lot of it right there, and it's 27-14 on a 40-yard run by Castillo. And I said he's been lined up in the backfield now. That's a wrinkle we hadn't seen yet up to this point in the ball game, and he breaks one off there.
They're getting the playmaker the ball out in space.
Ramos ready to try to boot it through for the extra point.
Not sure why they stopped this play. Oh, they had the ball on the 1-yard line
instead of.
Oh, my.
Yep. So Ramos trying to boot the extra point through. Good snap, kick is up, and it's good. So with 3:02 to go in the 3rd quarter, your score, Pioneer 28, Medina Valley 14. Panthers couldn't have started this half any better, but then that fake punt there, they didn't pick it up. It's kind of hard to fault the coaching staff for that one. I like the call because this is the playoffs. You're an underdog here in this game. You got to make something happen.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, it didn't go their way, but there's a lot of game left here. Medina Valley's going to have to score now, though. You're down 2 scores. You cannot go down anymore to this team.
No, and you need to shore up your tackling a little bit. He would have got the first down, but if Medina Valley wraps him up, he doesn't score.
And then there's no telling what can happen later on. You know, they drove that opening drive all the way downfield, stalled out at the 5-yard line, turned it over on 4th down. A great goal line stand for the Panthers. You never know what can happen. So Ramos ready to boot this one away for the Diamondbacks. Hernandez and it's not Peterson back there to return this. I can't see the number on his jersey. But they're going to kick it away, and it will be fielded at the 9-yard line. That's Vogel on the return, up to the 20, 25, 26-yard line where he's brought down. And the Panthers will start 1st and 10 from the 27s where they'll spot him.
Getting up from the bottom of the pile, Chris Lopez for the Diamondbacks.
And we'll see what that Panther offense can do now. They have to score on this drive.
It's imperative you put points on the board. And not a 3 version. You need to put 7.
Yep. So we'll see that Panther offense back out on the field here. 28-14 your score. Pioneer leading Medina Valley in this first round playoff matchup. Salinas is the lone back. Rash out of the gun. He'll have 2 wide receivers out to the left side of the formation. Takes a snap. Hands the ball to Salinas up the middle. He's got a little bit of room across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Guillermo Guerrero on the stop, and we have somebody down.
Yeah, and it's a Panther player is down on the field. And
he got rolled up on, I believe.
Yeah, he did, and he's back down. And with that, we're going to take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Truck Month is going on now at North Park Chevrolet. Get the lowest posted prices of the year, plus 0.9% APR financing for 72 months, and an additional $1,000 for accessories on every new Chevrolet truck, like a 2020 Colorado Crew Cab, posted at $24,999, or the all-new Silverado, posted at $29,999. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Back here at Richard Thompson Stadium, injured player up, walked off the field, a little gingerly but under his own power, and we're ready to get back to it here. It's 2nd down and 5 coming up, a 5-yard pickup by Salinas on 1st down. Gets it up to the 31-yard line. It's 2nd down and 5 here for Medina Valley. Rash out of the shotgun here. Takes a snap. Rash going to keep it himself, looking for some running room. Cuts outside, and he's going to get a couple of yards. And it's going to be close to a 1st down.
Good hard yardage there.
Yeah, second effort. He kept those legs pumping. It's going to be 3rd down and about half a yard.
Carried Rivera and Fuentes for about 4 yards on his back.
Ball spotted just shy of the 37-yard line.
They may measure this, Jared.
Yeah, it's very close. Referee's looking at it, and I think they do want to measure it. And we are going to get a measurement. Now, it's hard to see because those down markers are on our side of the field, so we can't really see where they're sitting because there's players in our way.
It's close enough to.
They'll bring the chains out. We'll see when they stretch it across here. He's going to be, if he's short, he's just short. 1st down, just by the tip of the football. The referee even had to bend down and look at it closer to make sure.
At least he didn't get out an index card.
No. But a 1st down for the Panthers, and they keep their drive going.
That was just all Nick Rash running there with some authority, carrying tacklers on his back to get that 1st down. It looked like there was nothing for him.
Out of the shotgun here. 2:27 to go, 3rd quarter. 28-14. Pioneer leading the Panthers. Rash out of the shotgun. They'll send a man in motion. Takes a snap. Gives the ball to Salinas. Makes a man miss, and he's got some open field. Across the 50 to the 40. In a foot race to the 30, 20. Dragging a defender down inside the 10, and he's taken down at the 9-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, Medina Valley. Great play by Salinas, carrying players from the 20 down to the 9, and it's 1st and goal, Medina Valley.
Yeah, they had 2 backs in the backfield. They lined up Chavez right over the right tackle. They just followed Chavez right through the hole. Salinas followed him right there in the hole open, and a good run down inside the 10, 1st and goal.
And there's the chunk plays we talked about, Maury. There was a big one right there. 60 yards on that carry by Salinas. Out of the shotgun. Rash will send a man in motion, Hernandez. They're going to give it to him, going left side. Hurdles a man, still trying to get the corner. Turns upfield, and there's a flag down on the play. A great open field tackle on that far sideline.
Trying to get a block in the back on the Panthers.
That's going to be the first penalty against Medina Valley.
And it's a big one. Down here on the goal line.
Waiting for the call from the referee.
Yeah. Holding.
They'll get a hold against the Panthers.
Number 62.
The play went for no gain.
Repeat, first down.
And it'll be first down, and
Ball be spotted at the 19-yard line.
it'll be first and goal from the 19-yard line. So the Panthers not helping themselves out there, but we'll see if they can overcome that.
They've overcame the penalty on the first down and lost the yards on the first down already tonight, so you got 4 downs.
First down and goal from the 19. 3 wide out to the left. Rash takes a snap. Gives it to Salinas up the middle with some room to run across the 10. Dragon players inside the 5, down to the 3, down to the 2-yard line. What a run by Salinas there. Hard run. Picks up 17 yards. It'll be second and goal.
Just power running right behind Chavez, right over the left side of that line. And Salinas Jared, he's just muscling his way through there.
Yeah. Second down and goal from the 2-yard line.
Is it Nick Rash keeper time?
I don't know. I'd give it to Salinas again. He's gotten you all the way down the field here.
Well, you got Bullard back there
as well. Now they're going to shift out. This is going to be Rash's play, and he's going to run it himself left side, and Pioneer was ready for that. Medina Valley, we know that's coming. Everyone, they've seen that on film, and so he's going to lose 2 yards on the play. It's going to be third and goal from the 4.
Yeah, that time number 91, Huddleston, just blew that play up.
So it's going to be third and goal from the 4. This is 4-down territory, Maury. No matter what, a field goal doesn't help you at this point with 33 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Salinas the lone back, Rash in the gun. Ball's on the far and left hash. 3 wide receivers here. They'll send Peterson in motion right to left. Takes the snap. Rash to throw. Sets up, fires over the middle, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Regosa, and it's 4th down.
A little high, but Jared, I think Josh Regosa would come to the sidelines and say, I think I should have had that one.
Yeah, he was open. Rash threw it a little bit high, but it's going to be 4th down and goal. We talked about finishing drives, Maury. This is where it's got to happen.
Yep, you got to finish this one right here.
12 seconds to go, third quarter, down by 14, and a timeout going to be taken by Medina Valley. That's going to be their first timeout. And they want to get the right play called here. I don't blame them. This is a big situation. You've got to get the right play called on 4th down, and we'll see what Medina Valley wants to do.
I know it's still late in the third quarter. You have the whole 4th quarter to go, but this is imperative that the Panthers cash this in right here.
They have to score. You know, they turned them away, and they turned them away, Pioneer, on the 4-yard line earlier. You don't want them to return the favor to you now.
And the Panthers in this last drive here have overcome a 1st and 19. So need to punch it in. Need to finish it right here. Need to call your best 2-point conversion play that you have in the book right now to get this touchdown.
Yep. Yeah, you got to put this in. 4th down and goal. Ball at the 4-yard line.
That one play that you trust, this has got to be it right here.
Panthers will come out here with 2 wide receivers.
Got the wide side to the field, to our side, to the left.
Rash out of the gun. Takes a snap. They're going to run it. And they're going to get motion against Medina Valley.
The lead back was leaning forward at the snap.
Yep.
Prior to the snap.
Wow, that's a big 5 yards there.
5-yard penalty.
That's 2 big penalties, Jared, inside the red zone, inside the 10-yard line for the Panthers on this drive.
Yes.
And now are we sending out the field goal unit? Yes, we are.
Yeah, we are. It's 4th and goal. Ball's at the 9. And Leal out there to try to put an extra point on the board, or a field goal on the board.
They'll spot it.
No, he's not. They're going for it here.
No.
Nope. Rash is the holder. The ball's going to be placed at the 11-yard line. So this is a 21-yard field goal attempt from the left hash mark. Good snap. Leal's kick is up, and it is good. With 5 seconds to go in the third quarter, your new score, Pioneer 28, Medina Valley 17. Medina Valley taking points where they can get them.
5 seconds left in the quarter.
Now you're just a touchdown and a field goal away with a 2-point conversion.
Well, we've seen some things. We've seen an onside kick already in this game. Maybe another one here. You never know.
I don't mind that play right there when you needed 9 yards to go. 4th down and 4, yeah, it's manageable.
Yeah.
4th down and 9, you take the points.
And so Pioneer will come out here for the return. Castillo will go back deep. Along with number 36, Nathan Vasquez, and number 2, Joseph Graham. Peterson will tee the ball up at the 40-yard line. Actually, that's Leal teeing the ball up at the 40-yard line. This will be the first time he boots it away tonight. Dylan Leal ready to kick it away, and you wonder if that's because they want to try an onside kick here. As he's taking an odd approach to this football here. And he's going to run up to it. And he's going to squib it down the field to the 40. Ball was fumbled and then fallen on top of it, the 39-yard line by Pioneer. And that's where they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. And that will not end the third quarter. There's 5 seconds to go still in the third quarter.
Defense needs to turn it over right here. Get a big turnover. Change momentum here.
Marburger out of the shotgun here on 1st down and 10. He's got 4 wide receivers. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Now he's going to bring it down and run it himself right up the middle, and a lot of room up to midfield across to the 49-yard line. Picked up 12 yards on the run. It's going to be 1st down, and that will end the third quarter of play. Your score after 3, Pioneer 28, Medina Valley 17. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
We're back here at Richard Thompson Stadium as we go to the fourth quarter. These flip sides of the field. Pioneer going left to right, and Marburger from the gun on 1st down, looking to throw. Swings it out right side, complete out to Castillo, and he's going to be tossed out of bounds at the 45-yard line of Medina Valley.
Logan Gill on the stop for Medina Valley.
He picked up 4 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. Panthers got to get this ball back, Maury. 11:43 to go in the ball game, and you're down 2 scores. Out of the gun, they're going to give it to Castillo up the middle, and he falls forward for a positive gain. He got tripped up. He's going to be 2 yards shy of the 1st down.
That was J.J. Marty coming in from the other side of the formation, tripped him up. He stumbled forward for some positive yards.
And so it's going to be 3rd down and 2. It's a long 2, and now there's an injured player down for the Panthers. And he was injured after the play. He got up and tried to limp off, and then he went back down. We're going to take a real quick break, and then we'll come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will continue in just a moment.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I mean, I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
We're back here at Richard Thompson Stadium as we are going to be on under third down and a long two here. Ball at the Panther 41-yard line. Marburger out of the shotgun here. Panthers need to get him stopped. Out of the gun, takes the snap, looking to run. Castillo up the middle with a lot of room. Breaks one tackle up to the 30-yard line, and he's brought down at the 28-yard line. It'll be first down.
Tomaselli and Mangum on the stop for Medina Valley.
Diamondbacks.
First down and 10. Ball at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun. Hands it to Castillo again, and this time he gets swarmed over, breaks a tackle, but he gets brought down in the backfield for a 2-yard loss back to the 29.
The whole left side of the line for the Panthers, J.J. Marty, Bullard, and Kaufman on the stop there for Medina Valley.
And they move him back even more. He lost 4 yards on the play. It's going to be second down and 14. Big play there for the Panther defense to get him behind the chain.
Watch the quarterback draw right up the middle.
He's got an empty backfield and 5 wide receivers. Marburger looking to throw with some time now. He wants to scramble, makes 2 men miss, and he's got some room across the 30, and he falls forward to the 25-yard line. Gets him down to the 24 where they'll spot him. It's going to bring up third down and 5.
Tamir Garrett on the stop with Jared. They had him sandwiched in the backfield, and he
ducked under him.
Ducked right under the tacklers.
Here we go on third and 5. Marburger ready. Castillo is lone back. 4 wide. Takes a snap. Hands it Castillo, and he's golfed over in the backfield and knocked down at the 25-yard line. Pushes him back. It's going to bring up fourth down and 7.
Seth Bullard with the run blitz there from his linebacker spot. Just shot the gap. Got him in the backfield. This is the biggest fourth down for the night.
This is fourth down and 7 coming up here. Ball at the 25 of Medina Valley. They're taking their time here getting the play in from the sideline.
There's going to be 9 minutes left here before they snap this ball, Jared. You've got to account for the quarterback here.
Yeah, you can't let him get this. Got to get him off the field right here. Out of the gun. Fourth down, 7 to go. Marburger out of the gun. Castillo is lone back. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Marburger under pressure. Steps up, and he's going to spin away from the tackle of Marty, and he's gone for a touchdown. They had him, and Marty dove at his legs, had him, and he was just strong enough to pull free. And after that, he was gone 25 yards for the touchdown, and that makes it 34 to 17.
After the tackle in the backfield, I was just going to say, Marty with the biggest play so far tonight, just could not wrap him up, and that just shows the strength of the quarterback right there.
Yep, absolutely. Marty had his ankles. That's the only play he could make was to dive at his ankles, and he did. Tripped him up, but not enough to bring him down. Extra point is up, and it is good. So your new score with 9:01 to go in the ball game. Pioneer 35, Medina Valley 17. 9:01 to go, and Marty, the Panther offense can't play ball control anymore. They got to get points in a hurry.
It's desperation time. It's not let the 25-second clock run down to 25 seconds. You've got to get in some kind of a hurry up here. And I know that's Medina Valley style, Jared, but that's what it's coming down to right now. You've got to make something happen here. Panthers put themselves in position there. J.J. Morty went for him, tried to wrap him up. The only play he could make, and just the strength of the quarterback just fought through there, and that was just will by the quarterback for that touchdown.
And so Ramos ready to boot it away. Hernandez and Peterson back deep to return. Need a big return here for the Panthers. They've gotten a couple tonight. Like to see if they could bust one here. Ramos will kick it away, a low line drive kick. Peterson will field it at the 9. Starts up with it, up to the 15, up to the 20, looking for some running room, and he gets to the 24-yard line before he's brought down, and that's where the Panthers will start 1st and 10.
Nathan Vasquez on the stop there for the Diamondbacks.
First down and 10 to go here as we'll see Nick Rash bring his offense onto the field here with 8:52 to go. The Panthers with 2 timeouts remaining and their season on the line here.
Panthers need 3 scores, down by 18.
And they'll come out here out of the shotgun. It'll be Nick Rash with Salinas as lone back.
I'm just not sure, Jared. There's 3 possessions left for the Panthers.
They'll have to score very quickly and get some onside kicks. Rash to throw with some time, sets up, fires it down towards Hernandez, and that should be interference. They're not going to throw it. A lot of hand fighting. Panthers sideline wanting to play, not going to get the call.
Well, it was good coverage, but the reason I think that should be a penalty
he
is
was
because
pushing
he never
it.
turned back and looked for the ball. He ran right through the Panthers receiver there and never turned around and looked for the ball.
And he had his hands out in his chest the entire time. But it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. The pass would have been caught right around midfield, down around the 45-yard line of Pioneer. And now they stop play here for something as they want to get a new football onto the field. And the 2 referees down here, the back judge and the other guy in the back here, they're talking something over here.
Well, I think he asked him where they plan on eating supper.
Yeah. 8:44 to go. Rash in the gun on 2nd down and 10. Two wide receivers here, and they'll send Peterson in motion right to left. Rash out of the play action, looking to throw. Under pressure, now he's just going to let it fly downfield. Nobody in the area as he throws it away.
Yeah, there was only 1 receiver down in the pass route. There was nobody else down there.
That was supposed to be a screen on a back pass to his other pass, but when he turned around, there was nobody home. He had nothing to do with the football. All he could do was throw it away. It's going to be 3rd and 10, and he was out of the tackle box. That's why he was able to do that.
Yeah, they were trying to set up the screen to the near side of the field over where we're sitting, and
here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
They held the running back up into the pocket and never let him come out for the pass.
3rd down, 10 to go. 8:36 to go in the ball game. 35-17, Pioneer leading. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Rash under pressure, rolling out, near side. Looking to keep it himself up to the 25, 30, puts his head down, he runs over a Pioneer defender, number 5, and he got the 1st down, and there's a penalty flag, came in very late, but number 5, Anton Sanchez, took the worst of that.
I just want to see what the flag was about.
Yeah, because, Rash lowered his shoulder into his head. I didn't see helmet to helmet, but there is a player down right in front of the Medina Valley sideline, and it is a Panther player. And they're attending to him, and we're going to take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Back here, injured player up and onto the sideline under his own power. It's going to bring up. We're going to see what this flag is. There is no foul. They waved the flag off.
The runner was hit before he went out of bounds.
Oh, that's what they were trying to say, is that he was hit late. But hit before he went out of bounds. And they're going to spot him short.
It's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th down and 1. You know, he must have stepped out of bounds right there because he lowered his head and was way past there. But it's 4th down in the yard, and the Panthers going to go for it here from their own 33-yard line. Rash in the shotgun. Need a yard. Takes the snap, gives it Salinas. He's got a yard and a little more across the 35 to the 36-yard line, and the Panthers will keep the football with 8:19 to go. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line.
Good hard running there by Salinas, gets the 1st down. Matthew Solis on the stop for the Diamondbacks.
1st and 10 Panthers. 8:05.
Out of the shotgun, Nick Rash. Looking to get this Panther offense into the end zone. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Takes time, sets up, fires deep. He's got Clendenin, makes the catch, and he's got some room to the 30, 25-20, down the sideline to the 10, and he's dragged down at the 10-yard line. They're going to get a face mask at the end of that play as the flag comes in late, and it's going to be 1st and goal from the Panthers at the 5-yard line.
A touchdown-saving tackle by number 1, Vasquez. A little speed shown there by Clendenin, and then power afterwards, throwing the defender away, and then they drug him down, but they needed the face mask to drag him down.
Caught that ball at the 30-yard line, made a defender miss, shook him away, and then that last defender made the tackle, and they do get the face mask call. And so that will give them 1st down and goal. It's a half the distance to the goal. They'll spot it from the 10, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line with 7:46 to go in the ball game. So Medina Valley needs to punch this in quickly, Mar. You can't mess around here. Got to put it in the end zone, and then you got to get the ball back. Rash in the gun. Salinas is blown back. They'll send a man in motion right to left. That's Garza. Takes the snap. Gives it Salinas. Puts his foot down. Toward the end zone. Dives. He's going to be short. Down at the 1.
Wow. That's inside the 1.
Yeah, he's about at the half-yard mark. So it'll be 2nd down and goal. And the Panthers need to get moving here with 7:23. There's a precious seconds ticking off the clock.
The Panthers are just the nose of the football away from pay dirt here.
And they send Clendenin in the ball game along with Raygosa. 7:10 to go and counting. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Quarterback sneak.
Under center, out of the eye. Takes the snap. Trying to get the push in, and he does. Touchdown, Medina Valley with 6:55 to go. 6:54 to go in the ball game. 35 to 23 now is your score. As the Panthers get another touchdown on the board.
You go for 2 here.
You got to go for 2 here.
Get it within a 2-score game.
Yeah, that makes it 10. That way you only need a touchdown and a field goal.
Yep.
And they will go for 2. Out of the shotgun, Salinas is the lone back. To the right of Rash. 4 wide, takes a snap to throw. Looking to throw, now he's rolling out left side. He's going to try to run it himself, and he's going to get into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. They're going to say no.
They say he fumbled the ball. All you got to do is break the plane.
They said he fumbled the football. I don't understand that
call. They said he fumbled it through the end zone, but he broke the plane.
As long as the plane's broke, it's good, and I don't understand that call because he lunged over for the touchdown, and the 2-point conversion is no good. 35-23 is your score. Oh, my goodness, what a big call. What a huge call.
The side judge is trying to explain to the coaching staff that he stepped out at the 1.
Yeah, is that what he's saying, that he stepped out of bounds?
What he's saying, but I'd like to see the replay on that because there's no way he stepped out.
Well, and they've got the big board here, but they're not showing it.
No, they ain't going to show that.
No. 35-23 still your score here, and the Panthers will come out. Peterson's going to tee it up.
Once it breaks the goal, it does not matter what happens.
Well, if he stepped out of bounds at the 1, he's out of bounds.
He didn't.
Well, that's what they're saying he did.
Yeah. That's the explanation we're getting is why. But my thing is, if he stepped out in the 1, why did they say touchback? If he's out, then it doesn't matter where the ball ended up.
Well, Peterson's going to try to kick this away here. The hands team on for Pioneer ready, and Peterson will run up. And he will try the onside kick. It's got to go 10 yards, and it's not going to.
It might.
Got to let it roll. Did it touch it? No, Pioneer falls on top of it. It's got to go 10 yards, and it stopped at the 9.5.
Yep.
It's got to go 10 yards before you can touch it in the on the kicking team, and it got almost to the 50.
And both teams were sitting there waiting. It was
Pioneer can come up and grab the football, but they chose not to and waited until the last possible second.
Good discipline by the Panthers of not touching it.
Yep.
That was one of those where it looked like a Dallas Cowboy Atlanta Falcons in the beginning of the football season there.
And they spot it between the 49 and the 50, and it will be Pioneer football, and now the Panthers got to stop them.
Just a matter of inches.
Yep. Panthers need to stop here. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Out of the gun. They're going to hand the ball off, and actually he kept it himself right side, fooled everybody, and he's got some room. Up across the 40, down to the 30-yard line, and it's going to be first down as Marburger faked everybody out. He faked that handoff, and Medina Valley blew the fake man up in the backfield, but Marburger kept it and got a scamper for 30 yards.
The Panthers accounted for everybody but the person with the ball.
31 yards he picked up on, or 19 yards he picked up on the play to the 31-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Marburger again. First down, takes a snap, hands it to Castillo. Marburger kept it again on the fake, and he got hit and fell forward for a couple of yards, picks up 3 or 4 on the carry. He's just a big boy, and he falls forward for yardage.
Yeah, that was Bullard on the stop for Medina Valley.
Second down and 6 coming up.
Panthers are jumping on the dive, and he's just pulling it out and getting whatever he can.
Yep. And now they're eating the clock. 6 minutes to go. As we tick under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 35-23 your score. And you know, give Medina Valley credit here. This is a team that scores 50 points a game. They've only put up 35 here. The Panthers have hung in here, and they've scored points. They hand the ball to Castillo this time, and he's got some room to run. Spins his way for a first down to the 16-yard line with 5:39 to go.
Tyler Mangum on the stop for Medina Valley.
And a new set of downs for Pioneer.
Hear the train blowing
behind us here
in the background.
If you're Medina Valley now, you got to strip that football. You got to go for the ball. You got to try to get him a fumble, get something here, and get that football back.
Yeah, you have to tackle the ball right here.
Out of the gun here, 17 seconds to go on that play clock. 5:17 to go in the ball game. Marburger out of the gun. Faked a pitch, kept it himself, and he's brought down at the 15-yard line. No gain, maybe 1 yard on the play.
Second down, 2nd and 9.
Second down, 9 to go.
Garrett on that tackle.
Garrett on the stop there for Medina Valley. Tamir.
So a field goal would make it a 15-point game, but it would still make it 2 possessions if the Panthers could hold them here to that. But it's second down and 9, and that clock just ticking down. There's 10 on the play clock now as they get the play in. 4:35 to go. No, and there shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be, no.
Marburger ready. Out of the gun. Takes the snap. Going to keep it himself right side, and he fell down over his own feet that time and lost a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
He was tackled by the 16-yard line there, went down with nobody on him.
Yeah.
Going to credit Dax Fillinger with the stop there for Medina Valley.
He got up and clapped his hands knowing it too, because he had some room to run there, and fortunate for the Panthers because he'd been close to a first down. Under 4 minutes to go now. Play clock down to 19. It's 3rd down and 10. Marburger out of the gun, takes the snap, hands it to Castillo up the middle. And he's going to get brought down after a gain of a few yards. Only going to get 2 on the play. 4th down, and the Panthers take a timeout with 3:44 to go. Because it's going to be 4th down, and they want to save that. So the Panthers will have 1 timeout remaining.
Morty and Chavez on the stop there for Medina Valley.
And it's 4th down and 8 coming up. It's a long 7, really.
Now, if I am the Diamondbacks right now, I do not bring out my field goal unit.
No.
I snap the ball, let your quarterback do what he does. If you don't make it, Panthers still have to go a long ways. They still need 2 scores.
And if you pick up the first down, you can eat this clock down more.
Well, the Panthers have shown they've blocked an extra point already. Pressure from that left side of the formation. I'm just saying, I would go for it here.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, a field goal, it puts you up by 15, so you got to get 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion at some point. But if I'm Pioneer, I would go for it here as well because you already got them in a long field situation, and they are going to go for it.
The Panthers would still need to get 2 touchdowns.
That's right.
It doesn't matter. The 3 points really doesn't matter. The Panthers need 2 touchdowns.
And if they score here with a touchdown, it pretty much caps the game.
It's over.
Marburger out of the shotgun. 4th down and a long 7 to go. And they're going to get Medina Valley offside here. It's a free play as they throw. No, they whistled the play dead.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that because they threw it for a touchdown, and the coaches don't like it, but they stopped the play because there were 3 guys in the backfield.
It was unabated to the quarterback.
Yep.
And the reason that is because the Panthers were anxious there and went on the first count, which is what the Diamondbacks have done all night. They changed the sequence of the count, got the Panthers off guard. 5 free yards makes the 4th down a little bit more manageable.
Yep, and they do call prior to the snap. Now, that will not give them a first down, but it's going to make it easier because it's going to be 4th down and
about 3.
Yep.
Instead of the 8, it's 3.
Yep.
And now you really got to make sure and wrap up the quarterback here.
Well, and you got to make sure they don't do that to you again.
Yep.
Because if they do that again, it's a first down.
And the ball game.
Out of the gun. Marburger ready. Takes
we
the
did
snap.
it again.
They didn't throw the flags. Yeah, they did finally.
We did it again.
Pass was caught at the end zone, and he's down at the 1 yard line.
Right around the 1 yard line. There's dirty laundry on the play.
So that play the play resulted in a first down regardless.
And offsides against the Panthers.
But yep, they decline the penalty and take the play. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
You've got to see that coming.
Yeah, they just did it to you. And, I mean, Medina Valley, I know they pinned their ears back ready to stop that play, but, you know, there it was. And we had just said you got to watch for that one more time. Marburger in the gun. Castillo is his lone back. Takes the snap. They snap it to Castillo, and he'll run it in for the touchdown to make it 41-23. And that pretty much seals the ball game right there as it's back to a three-score game.
The first down sealed it.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, because, I mean, you only had 1 timeout remaining. Even if you get a goal line stand and stop them on 4 plays, there's virtually no time left. But 41-23 is your score here as Ramos comes on to try to tack on the extra point. Good snap, kick up, and it is good. So with 3:16 to go, your score, Pioneer 42, Medina Valley 23. We'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we'll continue in a moment.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
Welcome back here to Richard Thompson Stadium as Pioneer just went up 42-23 with 3:16 to go in the ball game. And Medina Valley will be getting the football back here. Hernandez and Peterson back deep to receive. And the kick is away. It's a high kick that will drive Peterson back to the 3. Starts up with it to the 15. Looking to go to the sideline to the 20, and he's run out of bounds at the 24, 25-yard line.
He just runs it back.
First down and 10 for the Panthers from the 24.
To tackle ball, we spawned right around the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. 3:16.
3:16 to go in the ball game. And Medina Valley season ticking down here. This was a Pioneer team that came in as a favorite here. I think Medina Valley played, probably this was one of their better games they played all season. They came in here ready to play. They did what they wanted to do early, hit them in the mouth, took a 7-0 lead, but this offense, Medina Valley just couldn't hang with this offense, and they couldn't finish off the drives. They moved the football, but they couldn't finish them off when they needed to. Still 3:16 to go. Rash going to throw. Incomplete as that ball was, I believe, underthrown towards Vogel.
Well, I think he was trying to hit Clendenin coming across the middle.
Pass intended for Clendenin.
He had 2 open receivers there, and it just ended up in the middle of all of them. 2nd down and 10. As Ragosa brings the play in.
False start.
Oh, they got Medina Valley for a false start. That's why that play ended up the way it did. They declined the penalty, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. So how on a false start do they let the play continue?
I don't know.
Rash in the shotgun here. 2 wide receivers, takes a snap, looking to throw. With time. Now he's going to run right side. Rolling out, looking to throw. He's going to take off himself up to the 30, sidesteps 1 tackler and falls forward to the 34-yard line. He's going to be close to a first down. I think he's going to have it as the clock will stop for the first down, and it's going to bring up 1st and 10.
Tristan Castillo on the stop there for the Diamondbacks.
Panthers get some new players in on the field.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 here, 2:50 to go in the ball game. 4 wide receivers here for the Panthers. They'll empty the backfield, takes a snap, looking to throw. Rash. Now he's going to fire it back to Salinas, makes the catch at the 38, up to the 40, spins around, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. It's only going to be about a 5 or 6 yard gain, and he probably should have ran out of bounds.
Ran out of bounds, yeah. He was pushed out of, tackled down by the 40, by the number 40, Isaac Rivera.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 4, a 6 yard pickup. Clock ticking, under 2:08 to go. Rash in the gun. Salinas is only back. 4 wide receivers here for the Panthers. Looking to throw. Rash under pressure. Now with some time. Bought it with his feet, but he's going to have to get rid of it, and he does, and he throws high over the head of Vogel. Incomplete, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Rivera on the coverage there downfield for the Diamondbacks.
Well, and they're dropping all their guys into coverage, and Rash having a hard time finding an open man to throw it to now. 1:50 to go in the ball game.
Back there, more or less a prevent defense back there in the secondary, allowing everything underneath.
Rash to throw, 3rd and 4. Steps up in the pocket. With some time, fires complete to Vogel, makes the catch, gets it up across midfield. He's going to have a first down, picks up 11 yards on the play. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Panthers.
Aziel Gomez on the stop for the Rattlers.
They give him to the 49 of Pioneer for the spot.
A lot of new numbers in there for the Diamondbacks on this possession.
1st down and 10. Rash takes a snap, looking to throw. Sets up, fires, deep right side. He's got a man out there, off it, the hands of Habe on that right side. He was covered very well over there, and it falls incomplete, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Kenny Breyer on the coverage there for the Diamondbacks.
If you heard some laughter in my voice, it's because the PA announcer said Habe, and we all know how that goes. Out of the shotgun, Rash. 2nd down, 10 to go, 1:18 to go in the ball game. Looking to throw, fires it, complete, right side with some room. Gets it up across the 40. That's going to be a 1st down, close to a 1st down. There's a flag down here at the 50-yard line.
A late flag came in at the pocket at the feet of the quarterback. I think you might have an illegal man downfield, one of them. I'm not sure what the second one is.
I think that was Hernandez on the reception. They were trying to set up a little wide receiver screen that time. That might be why you get the ineligible downfield. He wandered out there a little too quick maybe. But we'll see what the calls are from the referee. He hasn't given them yet.
Well, the Panthers are going forward here. Let's see.
We have 2 fouls on play.
Illegal formation against the Panthers.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
And then you get an unsportsmanlike against Pioneer.
Those penalties offset.
They offset each other. And we'll replay the down.
Well, it's got to be marked back down.
Well, yeah, right now everyone's standing around the 42-yard line. The ball should be at the 49.
Exactly. You don't subtract the 10 by the 5 and whatever. It's a dead ball. It's no play. I'm confused now. What? There we go. Hey.
Finally got it right.
There you go. Now it's back to the 49.
42-23 the score here. 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers from the Pioneer 49. Rash in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He wants to throw with some time. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, rolling right. Sets up, fires it downfield just behind Hernandez, who was open, but he threw it behind him. Hernandez got a paw on it, but wasn't able to haul it in. It'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Pass intended for Hernandez brings up a 3rd and 10. 57.
Nick trying to keep things still alive there with his feet. Scramble did the best he could. Just a little behind the receiver. Inside a minute left.
Rash out of the shotgun here. 3rd down, 10. 57 seconds to go. Salinas is his back. Takes the snap, looking to throw. With time, now flushed out, rolling out right side. Looking for somebody, pulls it down. He's going to let it fly deep down to Vogel, and Vogel kind of got turned around. That ball floated up there. He was the only man back there, but he's not able to come down with it. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Situation for the Panthers, 4th and 10.
Mason was standing there at the 10-yard line, but the pass turned him the opposite way. He was looking something on the outside shoulder, and he threw it to the inside. Tried to one-hand it and bring it back in, just could not make the catch.
So 4th down and 10 here with 44 seconds to go here. If the Panthers don't make this, Pioneer can just take a knee and run this clock out. If the Panthers can pick it up here, looking to try to put some more points on the board. Rash in the gun, empty backfield, looking to throw. With some time, flushed out. Rolling right side. Lets it fly, just throws it up out of bounds, and that will do it for the Panthers on 4th down. They'll turn it over to Pioneer as Rash took a pretty good shot at the end of that play. It'll be 1st and 10 for Pioneer with 32 seconds left, and all they have to do is put a knee down, Maury.
Yep.
Playing tough all night long.
Under some duress there again, and Nick just scrambled around.
Trying to buy some time for someone to get open. I mean, they're dropping 7-8 guys into coverage. And so, this is a unfortunate outcome for the Panthers. They played very well in this ball game, Maury. They had some very good moments. The offense was probably the best we've seen all year from the Panthers. Unfortunately, they couldn't finish off a few drives when they needed to, and they couldn't get the big stop at the opportune time, is what this game comes down to. Marburger will take a knee, and that's going to do it for the ball game as time will run out on the Panthers season.
That wasn't even Marburger. That was number 7.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't even want to risk him kneeling down.
Angelo Bazan come in and put his knee down, and that's going to do it. And your final score here tonight from Richard Thompson Stadium in Mission Sharyland, Texas. The Pioneer Diamondbacks 42, the Medina Valley Panthers 23. As the Panthers season comes to an end, Pioneer will move on to play either Brenham or Marble Falls next week. We'll take a break, and then we'll come back to wrap up the season for Medina Valley. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we will continue in just a moment.
Truck Month is going on now at North Park Chevrolet. Get the lowest posted prices of the year, plus 0.9% APR financing for 72 months, and an additional $1,000 for accessories on every new Chevrolet truck, like a 2020 Colorado Crew Cab, posted at $24,999, or the all-new Silverado, posted at $29,999. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you. Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Texas. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
You're watching Medina Valley Sports. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here to Richard Thompson Stadium here in Pioneer, Mission, Sharyland, Texas, and Medina Valley falls 42-23 as your final score as the Panthers season comes to an end. The Panthers took a 7-0 lead early in this game, but Sharyland was able to score couple of quick touchdowns, got in front of them 21-7, took a 21-14 lead into the half. And then in the second half, the Panthers had the football down 21-14, were able to stop Pioneer on the goal line, got that ball on a turnover on downs, took the ball down to the 50-yard line where they stalled out and couldn't just finish off that drive. And they went for it on a fake punt. They snapped it to Rash, who wanted to run the option. It didn't work for him on the fake punt. From there, things kind of unraveled for the Panthers. They got down by a couple of scores, and when you get down 2 scores to a team like this, it's very, very hard to come back, and that's kind of what the Panthers ran into here tonight. They're a team that all season long we talked about their struggling offense. We saw them move the ball probably better than they have all season here tonight. They put up 23 points on offense, which is more than their season average. But, gave up 42 points to a team that gives up 50 points a season, and you can see why. They got a very good quarterback. They're going to move on to play Brenham or Marble Falls next week. But, Medina Valley with a good, hard-fought effort here tonight.
And just when you key on their quarterback, then they hand it off to number 5 or whatever number
15,
he was,
15. That's Castillo.
And you saw the speed he had.
Yes.
And when you miss a tackle on him, like the quarterback, you're going to pay for those yards plus the ones after the contact that you don't wrap up, and that's what hurt the Panthers tonight, Jim.
Yes, it was.
It was the yards after contact.
Yep.
3 plays that they busted for long yards that scored. The Panthers had them wrapped up or had the chance to make the tackle to avoid that.
3 times.
3 times.
Three
and
scores.
They ended up in 3 scores.
Yep, that's right. And, unfortunately the Panthers come out on the wrong end of this, but when you look at some of the players from Medina Valley, and I want to say, the seniors that are moving on, it's been a pleasure to be able to call you guys' games, for the last few years. We appreciate being able to watch you guys and kind of be a part of this as a broadcast unit. But I want to say good luck to all of y'all moving on in life. Good luck down the road. Good luck in college or whatever you guys go on to do. But looking at some of the younger players that the Panthers have, it looks bright. They've got a good core. Nick Rash, Bobby Peterson, those guys are all going to be back. Their offensive line, the whole left side of that line are sophomores. They're going to be back. You'll have the Tomasellis back. Bullard will be back. You're going to have some key players back and some experience next year, and there's some bright things looking good for the Panthers moving forward.
Yeah, I want to thank all the seniors as well for all they've done this year, made it very exciting, and I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that the Panthers left everything out on the field tonight. They fought till the end, and I am so proud of these guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I am proud of the coaches. The coaches stuck with the team. They built it around what they had. Unfortunately, you just ran into a better team tonight.
Yep.
That's all there is to it. You know, and that's going to happen. That's going to happen in sports. And when you can admit, hey, we got beat by a better team, and that's what happened. But the Panthers laid it out there on the field tonight, gave it all they had.
That's absolutely right, Marion. I also want to thank the sponsors for making it possible to bring you these games here on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible, and we appreciate all the sponsors and for them being a part of this, and most of them have all been with us from the start of this when we began this, and a thank you to them. Also want to remind everyone that we are covering basketball games. Tuesday night will be on. The girls are starting district play against Eagle Pass Win at home. We'll have that game live here on Medina Valley Broadcast Network 2. That's MVBN 2. Remember that those will be for the girls' games. Medina Valley Broadcast Network will be for the boys' games. So when you want to tune in, make sure you go to those right channels so that you can find the games. 42-23 is your final score here tonight. Good luck to all the seniors moving on. Good luck to Pioneer as they move on to the next round of the playoffs. They have a good team. They have a potent offense. It'll be interesting to see when they stack up against a team that can move the ball as efficiently as them, what they're going to run into. If they end up playing Brenham, we saw them last year. That's a smash-mouth football team, and that's they're going to get a little dose of what Medina Valley gave them here tonight. I honestly believe this might be one of the better defenses that Pioneer had seen this year, and the Panthers gave them a run for their money there, kept them in the ball game. Unfortunately, just couldn't finish some plays in the end, and that was all she wrote. I need to read one more time for the UIL. Don't miss the 5A and 6A UIL football state championships this January. For more information, you can visit uiltexas.org. It's been a pleasure bringing you these football games this year. We'll be back next year with more football. I know we were able to do video for the regular season. Unfortunately, UIL, Fox Sports, owning the rights to these broadcasts, charged us an unbelievable amount of money, wanted to charge us an unbelievable amount of money to do video for the playoff games. Couldn't do that for you. Mari and I, hopefully we did a good job bringing you these broadcasts, this game, and you were able to follow along with us here. That's all we've been able to do in the past is audio broadcasts, so it should be nothing new to anyone who's followed Panther football. This year, UIL just allowed us to do video. But good luck to Pioneer moving on. Good luck to the seniors from Medina Valley, and we look forward to next year. For Maury Stein, I'm Jared Lucky saying good night. God bless.